Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke, the GM, and today we're playing GURPS 4th edition. This is Upsilon Transcending, our Supers Alt History 90s TTRPG actual play. We have got, in a weird order, Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm the warrior. I play Miles, the voice. Looking forward to disappearing more people.
Always a fun endeavour. We've got Terra.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I play Lily, who hates the ship.
Well, you have been trying to blow it up. We've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Everoth. I'm playing 2D Lucius, your very easily panicked detective.
I like that description. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Violet/Audrey, and she's gonna see if she can save some more people tonight.
Save them, Audrey. Yes. We've got Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I play Guy, also known as Spectre, the time-traveling, trigger-happy person.
We've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I play Matthias Oberlin, also goes by Ryan. And I have to ask you, why bastard? Wherefore base? When my dimensions are as well compact, my mind as generous, and my shape as true as honest madam's issue, why brand they us with base, with baseness, bastardy base?
Oh, yes, beautiful that is. And finally, we've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Sigrid the Berserker. Berserker. And she just totally murdered an American superhero.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cinematic.
Thief.
Kill Stealer.
You got the assist, though.
Oh yeah, no, like Audrey set up that layup so hard.
She's so pissed at you.
So previously, you figured there's no to it but to do it to it and go and fuck with the Americans on their boat. Turned out they were exactly where they'd been when they turned the transponder off, because they've been doing something that they feel is very important. As Lily managed to find it, you were owl scouting and flying around as you sailed Audrey's luxury catamaran out there. A helicopter was gearing up to take off. There were pretty important looking people stepping out and climbing on, and you decided it was go time. You made a quick raid. You did stop the helicopter from taking off. Myas disappeared a bunch of their skulls. You took the bridge, thanks to Audrey mind controlling half of the goons surrounding it, and the others getting shot at, pressed down, bashed with a staff. Or just a big metal pipe, I believe it is. Yisabo from One Piece. Rad. Securing the bridge took a brief amount of time. Lucius possessed one of the first mates and put the ship at full throttle, tensioning against the active crane system. A huge mechanism that is currently lowering something to the seafloor, and the wires are all stretched at full capacity. The cranes are getting wrenched into wrong positions. There's like sparks flying as wires snap out there that you can see. You're being swarmed by ghosts that someone is straight up throwing out of her hands at you. And you've not really had much chance for conversation yet. Matthias quizzed good old Cappy. Managed to get out that they lower in some kind of underwater installation, or at least a module of. Lucius, with his possession memories, knows that it's the last module of a fairly decent-sized installation. Lily's out there just dropping grenades on people. I think she's dropped all the grenades now, though.
All the
Technically, I'm not
explosive ones.
dropping them on people. I'm dropping them on equipment because after the end of last session, we took a closer look at the map, and the thing I dropped on there was like closed off space.
There's still people in there.
Yeah, but I don't. But I just dented the shit out of the top and scared them with loud noises. I did a lot of damage to the crane though. That was something I did.
Oh, yes. Yeah, no, the crane did start collapsing. And bits are being pulled into the huge moon pool in there. There is debris across, like, the entire port side of the deck, crushing a few people. And yeah, I think that about catches us up. Guy just finished laying monowire traps all up the interior entrance to the bridge. Sorry, carry on.
What is the condition of the ghost summoner?
Unknown.
Unknown.
Still out there?
Still out there. They got scared into climbing down the ladder on the collapsing crane.
All right, fair.
Yeah, I will make sure to shout to everybody not to go into the stairwell.
Right. Shall we get going, guys?
Yeah.
Going where?
Lab?
I believe we were heading there last time. Since the last thing Possessed Lucius said was that they are there, and he did it near, and it was like the scene.
I do recall you generally making an agreement that you ought to check out the lab area.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps Blink could get me there, and Matthias will point out that he put on one of the uniforms.
Only if I have eyes on it. I can't do it magically.
You can't see inside the lab, but you can definitely, it's 100 meters away. Let's go back to the larger map so that we can see. If you're in the top half, I'll ping everyone. This is currently where the majority of people are. And the labs are just over 100 meters away. Like 4 decks down. Directly on the other side of the moon pool.
But do we know that?
What's that, sorry?
Do we know that? Do we have that information?
Yes, you do know where the labs are. The mind-controlled people can tell you where the labs are, and Possessed First Mate has recalled where the labs are.
So okay, I can bring him over there. I can't get, like I said, I can't get you like inside, but I can get you that side of the ship.
All right, and what are we specifically looking for there? I could get in, look around.
Kidnap metas, I think is what the big thing was, right?
The
Right.
control device for that, and also just any information about what's going on, and the scientists that know what's going on. We want to capture them also. How quickly is this going to be? Like, should we wait or should we get going?
I think
Let's
waiting
go.
is probably a bad idea.
Violet,
Move
you could
fast.
put another uniform on over your
I mean, she currently
costume.
looks like she's one of them also. Like, that was from the beginning as well.
Oh, Violet looks like one of them as well now.
That was my intention, but I didn't clarify that, so...
No, I most likely
That's a
missed
great-
it. I miss a lot of
No,
shit.
but no, it's fine. But that's a great idea, and she'll do it.
Do it to it. You're also
Switch from the costume to that, yeah.
a ninja.
All right, can you get us the Blink?
Yeah. Do you want rolls, Luke?
Yes, please.
100 meters.
And remember, you're all still at whatever FP, HP you were at last session, though I don't think anyone got injured.
Yep. I'm gonna do 15 seconds for the trip.
Okay.
Is it both of us at once or separate? We're both like, I think we're the two lightest. Apart, no, Sigrid's really light for her
Yeah, probably the
killiness.
lighter.
Well, I'm gonna move the two in what do you call it? Disguises
disguise?
first.
But you say you're taking 15 seconds before you warp to the bridge.
Warping to the bridge. I literally could float to the bridge.
Are you trying to be sneaky as you do that?
Actually, screw it. I'll take 15 seconds to float to warp into the bridge. Why not?
Because there's a
Just like
shitload
that.
of people on the way to the bridge.
Everyone roll hearing, please. Everyone that's in the bridge before Lily. Wow, Guy. You hear people gathering up on the other side of them steps downstairs.
I think it's
I'll,
important to.
I'll whistle and gesture down there that people are about to come up and prepare myself.
Hold on. I nod and I'll start heading over there to see what I can tell you. I'm not sure if you can move the possessed character there, Luke. To
One
give us a
sec.
sight.
Sorry, give me a moment. I'm just moving up my dudes that were en route. What were you saying that you think it's important to do, Myas?
Last session, I made a frequency of appearance roll for Miles.
Oh, yes, I did see that roll. So, are there 37 undead creatures in the bridge?
There should be. There are some dead bodies, so they can crawl out of the dead bodies.
Oh, radical. Yeah, that's a lot to put on the map. Let me... They will use the horde rules as they used to. So there's 3 of them in every hex, and they will take up around, 13 hexes or some crap.
Yeah, Miles basically got his baseball bat and started banging on things and yelling, "Hey guys, come on, let's play! Come on, guys, it's time to play!" And then a bunch of undead started crawling out of the dead bodies and gathering up.
A couple of lockers opened, and mummies just put their arms up and marched out of the open lockers.
Why were those even
Shit,
in there?
these guys. I hate these guys.
Yeah, they're kind of stupid, but they can buy some time.
Take me down to the game.
All right. Well, afterwards, I'm gonna warp our 2 disguised people. I'll take another. This is 100 meters. He said.
You have not arrived there yet. These doors
Oh.
are going to open probably around about 3 seconds after you started concentrating.
Oh, okay. Have fun, guys.
You 3 cover that side. And she gestures at the side they're on.
Yes, boss. And those doors get kicked open.
And fall back.
Hmm?
And fall back when they shoot at you.
Yeah, oh. 1 second. They get kicked open and a bunch of bullets just spray through and hit the back wall first. That's like the first 2 seconds. These guys are all waiting. Guy, you doing anything up there?
No, I don't want to cue them into the presence of the monowire, so
I'm guessing you left room for the doors to, swing open.
Yes.
They might even open the other way, I'm not sure.
I actually assume that they open the other way, just because
Yeah.
you would block the stairs otherwise.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
So yeah, when the first one comes through, I'll take a pot shot at him, but I'm not even really trying to kill them. Just give them the resistance they're expecting, so they'll charge up the stairs.
I need to check something. Sorry, I'm checking it. I'm looking in all the wrong places here. Weaponry. What are numbnuts? Scroll, scroll, scroll. Still scrolling. Okay, perfect. So, something clatters on the ground. A little disc.
yeah.
And then suddenly it emits a piercing, warbling scream. It is deafening. Ooh. These guys all take a step back when it appears.
Yeah, I'll get down, get back.
And yeah, you're not quite in the range where it'll start hurting you, but you are within range where you're at -5 to all hearing rolls. Just about
Okay.
everyone in the room is -5 to hearing rolls.
Holy shit!
If you get to the other side of there, you're only -2 to hearing rolls. It's louder than the helicopter. It's like drowning out the helicopter blades that are just on the other side of that wall.
What is this?
Some little box thing that they threw in down there.
Okay.
Someone runs in and is not pleased with the results.
Yeah. So if you're running, you take 3d6 per strand that you run into, with an armored advisor of 10.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that this guy is chopped to bits.
I will fire a couple of rounds down there too, so maybe they won't figure out what's going on immediately.
These guys all shoot his body to shreds, so he just
Okay, perfect.
drops to the ground as well because of that. Tango down! And then Lily, I think your first 15 seconds are up and you can pop in.
Alright,
Audrey,
well, I'm with them. I don't know where the hell I am on.
Audrey, yell
Shift
orders-
finger.
Audrey, yell some orders that aren't heard.
I don't think you're on this map yet. Did I bring you back to this map even? Yeah, I must have,
I don't
because
think so.
Sigrid's moving around.
Lucius ran all the way to the laboratory a long time ago. I'm not sure if I should still be there.
Alright, well, she is, as soon as that noise starts happening, she's covering her damn ears. and
Hold up a sec.
getting behind me.
Lucius ran to the laboratory.
Yeah, after he told Guy and everybody to get over there.
I don't think you had the time
What?
to do that, bud.
Yeah,
It's been like
couple of
15
seconds, yeah.
seconds.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
but so
he-
did you start running immediately?
after I told them that we gotta get over
Oh,
there. The
you did
mutants
ask
are over
me.
there.
You did ask me to move your character. So which way did you go?
All towards the laboratory. After I told Guy and the rest that we need to get over there. The metas are there.
No, that's
yeah, and then we
even all
immediately were
agreed
like, "Hey,
we should
Lily,
wait."
can you get us over there?"
But Audrey did also ask, "Should we wait?" And people's like, "No, we probably shouldn't."
Although you might have wanted to mention that when we completely ignored it.
Yeah, rather
Well,
than.
yeah.
But
I'll warp you in a second, Ev. I'm gonna take 10 seconds on this one. Or 8 seconds. Hope I get there.
1 second, don't roll just yet.
And I am hiding behind that.
Sigrid, were you going outside or were you about
Yeah.
to?
Yeah, just like taking a peek outside.
So,
Like seeing it.
yeah, this is 2 seconds after Lily starts concentrating. You hear and see monstrous things down those stairs. They're on the map to the right here. Or
Oh.
I could also just
More misunderstoodlings.
put them there. It is the guy from the post-credits scene described last week. He is 7 feet tall, 5 feet wide at the shoulders. He's carrying a giant, fleshy warhammer with a screaming, twisted, pained face on the head of the hammer. You can see twisted, ragged bones and flesh and what looks like one of the uniforms that the people are wearing on this boat mixed in amongst it. He's followed by 2 of the tactical guys with guns. And he looks up and sees you. Well, actually, no, he
Yes.
probably doesn't see you from there.
Big D.
Oh, he doesn't see me? Okay.
You probably also don't see him, but you will hear him stamping and shouting. Meat
All right.
grinder!
I'm gonna pop back in here and be like, "We got to go."
We got...
And then I think actually Sigurd is just
To
gonna
go.
continue running across.
And...
Should I finish the roll? now?
Yes. 8 seconds pass.
Is it actually too loud to be heard in here while yelling?
Other people will be at a like -5 to -2 to -5 to hear it.
All right. Well, she'll attempt to yell some orders to her people before she vanishes.
Alrighty.
She attempts to tell them, head out that door and try to blend. It's too loud.
One, two,
T-shirt
three.
screaming.
Try to blend in, you nationalists.
Did you yell it from there, or did you like step over and shout it in the face?
No, from here. She knows that she might vanish any moment.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I. Oh, is that you shouting, or were you asking Sigurd?
That were Audrey shouting.
Audrey, I'm sorry.
No worries.
Yeah, Sigurd shouted as she ran across.
What did Sigurd
What?
shout?
We must go.
Okay, Lily, Matthias, Audrey, hearing checks. Where is Guy? He's gone out that door.
Well, I don't think the hearing checks matter so much as I'm bamfing away with 2 of them.
Yeah, no, that's true.
True.
And Audrey, you might catch it just as she goes past.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like that bamf was successful.
It was.
Oof. Guy, what have you just been doing these last 20 seconds?
Well, first I followed Sigrid when she went running outside. And now as people are bamfing away, I think I'm gonna take a peek around the corner and see what she was running from.
Aha.
You gotta look.
Yeah.
I couldn't see Sigrid. It's because she was underneath you, and that's...
I'm sorry.
I didn't
That's on me.
realize you were both in the same place. No worries.
Yeah, honestly, if we had 8 seconds, I think Sigurd might have actually run to this ladder and started using it.
If you go in full force, I will need you to lose another FP, please.
Do you mean full force as in...
As in, like, using all your turns, using all 8 seconds like that.
I mean,
More than that.
shit. Let's see. 1, 2. That's 3 seconds to get to the ladder.
Okay, then yeah, you don't need to lose another FP if you just want to be at there right now. He'll step in with his hammer. You can see someone climbing that ladder, Sigrid. They're only at like 2.5 meters below you.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
And there's someone underneath him, another 2 meters below him.
I'm just gonna jump straight down.
Okay. Jumping?
To step off a ledge.
You're not trying to hit anything in particular?
You
I
can do
mean,
an attack from above, which is actually a really good maneuver.
What's the default?
That's actually pretty decent. I don't remember off the top of my head, but
Actually,
Search above in martial arts.
I'm gonna draw that sword,
View.
and then I kind of just want to like jump and hold the sword out in front of me, like so
Any
I catch him as I
melee
go
weapon
down.
skill -2.
Roll your attack -2.
See basic 402.
TY.
There, -2 to notice the person above them.
Can I make this all out determined?
Yeah.
All right.
Stealth versus the victim's vision. Vision at -2.
If you're trying to be stealthy.
I mean, I don't see
Oh,
a reason
right, yeah.
not to be stealthy.
I mean, Guy were already acting sneaky next to you.
-2 to hit because of falling. I'm not seeing how this is all that great.
I mean, I think cinematically it's kind of fun right now. Stealth I'm looking for.
He doesn't see you. Roll damage and location. If you would yeah, I think location because that was just a weird
Yeah.
maneuver.
Yeah, I'm just jumping off and to the 8.
To the 8. Right arm. Damage.
9 cutting, armor divisor 5.
Divisor 5. Yeah, that slices his arm right off and he screams. Ah! And then he will... Will he fall? Let's see. It's like a major wound, so... Ooh. Not knocked out and stunned. And not cap him, but he's losing a lot of blood. Let's just give him a DX check to see if he slips. No, he's still holding onto the ladder, but his arm falls. And Sigrid also falls. And you might hit his friend. Let's just leave that to chance. You miss his friend. And Sigrid, you are now at the poop deck, still falling.
Okay.
Because it's high enough that you don't land.
Yeah.
Maybe we should get turn order up.
Yeah, probably.
Can you all still see yourselves?
Yes.
I think so.
no.
I have. Yeah, but I'm here actually.
Actually, yeah, no, it's probably weird. Sorry, you're gonna have to roll them again. My bad. Looking for all my sheets. Luckily, they're all in this folder. Is that right? Is that really right? Yeah, that's probably right. Who else do I need? Meat grinder. And I will want a turns. And I think that's all we'll need for now. So, Meat Grinder steps in and is going to bash this kneeling person. It potentially connects. They do not manage to dodge. They are shattered to pieces.
What kneeling person? Where is this?
Right there on the
One of
bridge.
Ah,
One of the crew.
He's just killing the first person he sees, basically.
Yes. And
Also, you should probably remove other people. The map, seeing as they teleported away with me.
you're
I have no idea where we should be right now.
you're not even on this map.
Okay.
Yep, that's his turn. Sigrid, you will hit the main deck.
Right
Right
Let's
there.
see. Tools falling. How many yards do I fall?
Let me double check on that map.
10 the first second, 20 the second.
So a total of 30.
No,
Unless you hit something first.
it's more than 10, but less than 30. It's 12.
That works.
Are you going to it?
God damn it! I keep inputting it, and then I go to roll it, and I hit the reset.
Move those buttons further apart, please. Ouch. Roll location
Yeah.
for yourself. Roll your own location. Oh, wow, the 15. The hand. You just land on your hand and bash the fuck out of it. Damage does not cap.
Which hand?
I'll decide that for you. It is the left hand.
Alright, so I'm still holding my sword.
What's your max HP?
20.
Roll me a knockdown and stun check, please. But I think your levels are hard to subdue. What are you actually rolling against?
Well, with the high pain threshold, I'm rolling against a 17.
Yeah, don't bother. This is trivial enough for me to not have to worry about it. But you do take all 15 points of damage. Oh, you've got some DR though, right?
No, I think it's just the clamshell torso armor that I'm wearing at the moment.
You can still average that with 0. Because fall damage don't cap because it's representative of it like all over. But you do location to see
Okay.
what's crippled in the fall.
Okay, so 12. Or wait, how much DR was that?
It's a lot.
30 to 40 maybe? Let me check.
Why
Did I
not
write it
put
in?
that in?
I'm not sure that we access. Never mind.
If you guys want to move on, I will figure it out.
Yep, sorry about that. Myas, your skeleton crew's probably been just forming a bat right now.
So Meat Grinder shattered one of their crew.
Yeah. The hammer looked like it got bigger at the head as it came down,
Ooh,
and it made a dent in the deck.
interesting.
He's wearing big, heavy-duty, almost gauntlets that have got, looks like tubes and gear coming out and going into his palms as well, I should point out.
Like a series of tubes, not a dump truck.
Yeah, not a dump truck.
And he has the mask.
So, like the internet.
Yes, and he's wearing a big, heavy welding mask. Also much like the internet. Well, anything you're up to?
I'm just gonna wait to see what he does.
Fair enough. Audrey just got teleported. You're on deck. Audrey, Myas, and Lily are currently on deck. There's people not super nearby. I imagine you went for a fairly quiet looking spot, Lily.
I mean, with all the noise that's going on, with the screaming metal and falling things, I imagine quiet spots are in ample, or are in low.
Yeah.
But yes,
Uh,
someplace where we're less noticeable.
So
you're out on deck. There are stairs going down to a closed door right next to you, Audrey. There's people running around everywhere, though.
We're gonna hide in here. Be quick.
And I'm guessing, what do you do? Head down the stairs? Prepare
Yeah,
something?
or at least at the very least try to get inside the door and see where they go.
Yeah, all right. It's a big bulkhead with a turny handle.
I suppose start opening the bulkhead.
Stopped opening bulkhead gate. You were looking around that corner. You just caught backs to some guys as they moved forward. And then
Well, I was
Sigrid.
kind of looking in through the window.
Oh yeah, you would have seen that through the window as well. Partly. You saw the hammer come down, and then you saw blood hit the window.
Perfect. I will put my. No, you know what? I'll peek out a little farther. I want to see this guy.
Meat grinder. He doesn't really raise the hammer back up. It's more like the hammer becomes a liquid and moves of its own accord in his hands to reform a raised hammer shape.
Oh, that's messed up.
The face that's on the head of the hammer or shifts with it, contorting and changing position. And it's all jagged now, and it's lost teeth from the impact with the deck.
that's awesome.
Okay, yeah, so I will stealthily look through the window, get a look at the guy, start stowing my submachine gun.
Matthias, Audrey just walked down to that bulkhead doors. Someone has just stopped right
I
in
have no idea where we are.
If you
Not on
need
that map.
a better description, I can drag everyone over here quickly.
I mean,
Okay, I guess just walk in a different random direction. I think it would be better to resolve this stuff like separately after a few seconds of the combat on the other side of the ship.
I
Probably.
think that's a good idea too.
It's a lot of jumping around. I was kind of expecting that, so I wasn't
Okay,
ready to jump in here.
very well.
Like they're completely different areas.
Yep, they are indeed 100 meters apart. So these
Maybe
Alright.
go a number of seconds until Lily arrives, and then make that be the jumping point.
What were you doing on your turn, Lily? Are you sticking with them or
Well,
flying
maybe-
away?
I'm gonna start. I mean, one of them can grab me if they want, but I know I'm probably hiding.
Roll stealth in that case.
Or bamfing 10 meters straight, or 20 meters straight up.
Which?
That's good. Bamfing 20 meters straight up.
Rightio. Cool. I'm just going to delete that person because they're a smear on the floor. He's going to step forward and look up. And just stop and kind of take in what he's seeing right now. Because there are a horde of undead creatures at the far side of this room. Zombies, mummies, skeletons, vaguely dressed as baseball players. And he just looks... He just freezes. There's no expression because it's welded masked. Sigrid. I think
Okay, so yeah, Sigurd took like a total of 3 crushing damage.
Okay. Sounds
Like-
all right.
Like if it's 1
Oh,
damage per 5 taken,
how much DR was total?
30.
For the average.
No, it was 30.
Body average, though.
Okay. That makes sense. So there's what? 2, 3. 7, 8. 30 divided by 8. Damn it. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Looks like you had 3 DR. So you took 27.
3 DR. 27. The total damage was 15.
Oh, my bad.
So 12.
Yeah, I got distracted by the 30.
Of which now I'm back at half HP. Alright. She will...
Don't think I ever
Yep.
asked for a roll to see if you stayed
Oh,
stood
right.
up. Success by 7? Yeah, I think you're fine. You probably just bashed your hand on a ladder rung or piece of machinery.
Alright. Then in that case...
Let's just have a quick look at the other map, seen as is more representative. Sigrid, presently, you are here.
Okay.
So there is semi-open deck in front of you, just towers of pipes and crane and machinery, crates. You can see
Okay.
an open hatch on the ground just there, 10 meters ahead of you.
Would it be possible for you to select a color that's not white?
Yeah, sorry. That's my bad. I changed it before. I had it on black before, but then we were on a mostly black map.
Right.
You just running and jumping down the hole.
No, she's gonna run up and look down the hole.
Sparks, chaos, people running up and down screaming. No one paying much attention to you. Myas. So he's just looking mouth open at you all.
Miles flips the bird at him. Come get me, bitch.
You zombies just like step aside so that he's got a good angle of it as you stick your middle finger up. Are we skipping Audrey Matthias for now then?
I think
Koi. Gee.
Finish stowing my submachine gun and concentrate.
Cool. They still... Well, one of them will take a step forward. This one's gonna look left and right. And Audrey's guys are gonna look over here. And probably all take aim.
Yeah, they don't have great instruction at this point, but they still have whatever training they have. And
Mm-hmm. And they're on Myas's side. Other guy climbing ladder. Well, that guy lost his arm. I think he's just going to try and fall off on there. Let's see if he can manage it. No, he just stays in place on this ladder, screaming as his friend gets up right under him, like, "Move, dude!" And I'm happy with that. Lily, you're 20 meters straight up. What's your vision, like 11?
Yeah.
You're looking right at the ladder, and you can see Spectra's back as she's climbing down it.
That was Ghost Lady, right?
Yeah.
Didn't she, at the end credit scene last round, go into the lab and activate a bunch of people? Or are we just retconning that?
Did she do that?
She totally did
That's
that.
what we saw.
Yeah, she did got into the lab and activated the metas. That's why I was so rushing towards them.
That was the mid credits scene. The after
Activated
credits.
metas. What did that look like? I have no
There's
memory.
They
a
were
bunch
on the
of-
table like surgical, and they were waiting,
And there was a
waking
bunch
up.
of slugs on their necks.
Ah, yeah. Yep.
So I don't think I see her, do I?
No, you don't. That's my bad.
Okay. Just checking. Well, I'm gonna... Do I see Sigrid instead or something?
No, nothing to see. That's just entirely my dumbass
Okay.
badness.
Well, I'm gonna start focusing in on the warp. And I'll
Okay.
let you... specifically. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Focusing in on the warp.
He starts sprinting. He can move a bit faster than that. In fact, no, he's gonna step up onto that. Like, his head's like right at the ceiling. Yeah, lovely. Sigrid. The hole was full of running people.
Alright, well, they said our destination was on the other side of the ship, so I guess...
Yeah, someone definitely said the stern. I think that's the front.
The bow is the front, the stern is the
Yeah.
back.
Bollocks. What does aft mean?
Also back. Or well, that's the direction of the back.
Oh, okay. So you're just carrying on forward, Sigrid.
Yep, just carrying on forwards.
Gotcha. You're not in disguise or anything, are you?
No.
Yeah. At this point, someone sees you and just shouts like, "She's there!"
Perfect.
Let me just...
between the distance, your regeneration, and your speed, this should be fun.
I mean, really, the goal is to pull some heat off of whatever the hell you guys are all doing. Because Sigurd has no idea how to help you.
Fair.
Like, you were talking about interest in sciencey stuff, like, you guys were talking about labs and things, and Sigurd is like, and then big dude busted through, and she was like, "We gotta go!" And, yeah.
Myas.
I'm gonna ring zombies on him.
Cool.
Great. More flesh for him to absorb.
Let's see how that works.
Ooh.
Diseased dead flesh.
Yum.
like a full circle around him.
Cool. I will just do a quick shape. What do you hold? Shift, Alt, Control, Control Shift, Control Alt, Shift Alt. For a circle? That's a weird
Not
looking
that.
circle.
Whatever you did. Hold Alt for circle / ellipse. Hold Shift if you want to be an actual circle.
Thank you. Whoops, I put some green outside. Audrey is being ignored. Gee. Let's not ignore Gee. There's a zombie wall circle out there, or in there. He's suddenly
That will
obscured by
probably-
zombies.
That's fine. I got the information I needed. So we're going to my standard big guy tactic, which now that I've concentrated. I manifest my grenade launcher, and serendipitously, I have a one of those flashbang / net rounds loaded.
Alright. For a serendipity, I'll let you choose every round as you fire it in this magazine.
Okay.
I feel like a full serendipity for just one shot is a bit expensive.
I appreciate that, and also the way the power works, that seems fair.
Cool. So you're just
That's
readying
it.
it for now, right? Matthias,
Yeah.
also ignore. These guys are stepping in and just being like, what the fuck? And then they're probably going to get blasted by the friends. Oh, but it's like complete misses.
Their hearts really.
Lily.
Yeah,
Oh.
I need to come back. Yeah, I'll just. I'm gonna be focusing in for at least 8 seconds.
Okay. So Sigrid, a couple of people will have pointed guns at you and shouted, "Hold it! Do not move!" Can you see inside your zombie wall, Myas? Is it thin enough for you to see through? It's see-through anyway, right?
No, it's
Okay.
like 1 hex wide.
Okay. Okay. So you're not sure what's happening in there. You hear a muffled meat grinder. Sigrid.
All right. There's like a bit of cover here.
Oh yeah, there's freaking cover everywhere.
All right.
This is cover. This is cover. This is cover. This is cover. There's more cover that's not imaged. There's probably already like 5 different latticed bars in between you and this guy.
Can I like kind of run into cover and then keep moving in such a way that I could make a stealth roll to kind of like
Disappear from him.
disappear a bit?
It'll be at the -5 at least for moving,
Okay.
and there
And they'll
is
just have bonuses for perception.
because they could just see you. Yeah, you were like in plain view to him, I think, but then you moved
Yeah.
into cover, so I'll see what happens.
All right. So there it is at -5. Nope.
No, yeah, nice
Doesn't
try.
even matter. But she like dips into cover. And
You are
starts,
still in cover,
like, okay.
but they know roughly where you ran.
Okay.
Mouse.
He's not out of there yet.
No.
Does he show up in my? Oh, I'm not melded, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. If there's an opening, I will attack.
Okay. Audrey. It is being ignored, Gee.
Pop in here. That's all.
Okay. Matthias is being ignored. These guys are gonna make moving attacks, most likely, into cover. Oh, but they can't get full cover. Let's try those. Nope, no one's hitting each other right now. Pretty cool gun battle going on in this room at the same time. You guys are shooting at their own guys. Lily is being ignored. Meat grinder. The zombies start quivering and suddenly start melting together, forming into almost a smooth, shiny blob with faces on. And just bits of fingers and arm poking out. Lucius, were you about to say something?
I think my speed was not posted.
Doesn't look like it. I was about to ask what you'd been doing in a couple of turns.
Again, my shadow is stuck to Guy, and my other self has been trying to get into the lab.
So, if you're just running, then, you will be maybe at the poop deck by now?
Yeah, I did ask for a port, but I'm not sure if anybody actually helped him with that.
I mean, we discussed that. There was a plan for it.
And then a giant guy barged into the room.
Yeah.
And yeah, so something is happening to your wall, but it's unclear what at the moment, and he is still fully obscured. Sigrid, you're in cover. They've not shot at you.
So I think I can actually use the rifle one-handed because
You're
I've
strong
got-
enough.
I'm strong enough.
I think, is the penalty the difference in strength and required strength?
It is minimum 1.5 required strength. So the strength requirement on this thing is 10, and I've got a strength of 15.
Oh, so there's no penalty for you. You're
So
strong enough to just point that
yeah,
thing like a pistol.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
So I will draw the pistol or draw the rifle.
Ready
and
the
have-
rifle.
Yeah, ready the rifle and have the sword in my left hand.
Okay. Cool. Is your HP back up to full yet?
No, but it should be at 16 now.
Yeah. Your hand's just recovered enough for you to have swapped sword hand.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Myas.
Interesting. That's all.
Cool. Gee.
How much of meat grinder can I see currently?
None.
Okay. Then I'll just prepare without aiming.
Oh, wait to shoot, you mean?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Until I can see him.
You can wait to aim.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And it's the armed human's turn. They're completely ignoring Yigi, you see, as the ones that popped in go to their knees and get cover from their friends who are shooting at them, and a couple of these guys will in fact initiate suppressing fire over like the top of these two hexes. Sigrid, I'm gonna take some shots at you. One of those is potentially a hit.
Through the cover?
Through the cover. Just the one potential hit out of like 12 bullets fired, but still a potential hit. You may dodge or you may take it. Your choice. You took it.
Well, I take it. I take it.
Yeah, my fingers were a little busy. Sorry.
Just both.
The location is the torso. And not the vitals. The damage is... Clip, clop, clip. 20 piercing. Armor divisor 3.
10 damage.
10 piercing damage.
Boom.
Big old hole in your torso there. And we're up to turn 5. I think it's a good time for a break, if everyone agrees. Even if you don't.
Sure.
Even if you don't, we'll be right back. We are back. Big fight happening all over a big ship in multiple locations. We're ignoring some locations still for now. We'll get to you quick, hopefully. Sigrid, you're on the deck. Someone just took a shot at you. Someone did shoot you.
Alright, can we go back to...
The other map, yes, sorry. I should actually get my keyboard somewhere where I can interact with it.
Alright.
Poing.
So this guy's just kind of standing out in the open, right?
Yeah, he's the one who shot you.
Alright, so 7... -3... and then we might as well go ROF 12.
Are you aiming for a particular location? Yeah.
Torso. I'm just shooting.
His torso
torso.
is partially obscured, so it's a -2 to hit it. Anything else would be a higher penalty, though, because the only unobscured things have a higher penalty than that.
Yeah, but I started by asking whether he was standing out in the open or not.
Yes. I said yes, sorry. I think I said yes. Maybe I thought it.
You did. But that's with all the penalties. She hits once.
Yeah. Let's see if he... We might dodge it. He does not dodge it. Wait, which one are you shooting at? That one. Oh, okay.
This guy.
Cool.
This guy. I was pointing at him. The one who was standing out in the open.
Yeah, okay. It's people were pointed at someone else. Were pointed at something else.
Oh,
I
okay.
think.
So this guy is standing out in the open. So she hit with 2.
Although it's a little too bad. The other one might have been knocked off the edge.
Shit, ignore that very last one.
I'm advisor 3. No vitals hits, but that's still pretty brutal. He might just... Yeah, he's dead. Okay. A door suddenly opens in the ring. and not even a full door, just a partial hole. And he
Oh, that looks cool.
comes out swinging. Whoops.
So I can aim now?
You can aim now.
Cool.
Do you things get to defend themselves?
Maybe.
Let's see. Ooh, that first one doesn't look good. One of them manages to kind of step out the way, pulling another friend back, but one in that horde gets obliterated. Let's roll damage quickly. Your zombie wall made him angry. The door is kind of made with his swing, like bits of zombie splash out and over the floor as he bashes through it. Did that roll? It did. So yeah, that obliterates a skeleton that didn't step out away quick enough. Remember to take off another FP. And Myas, you're up. He's visible.
This is either gonna be awesome or really stupid. Okay, so first I'm gonna flash mail to one of my guys is next to me.
Gotcha. Gate.
Alrighty.
Can't remember what kind of round you said you had loaded.
The net. What's the minus to go for the face?
It's -5 for the face.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
he's got a size modifier of +1 because of his bulk.
Alright,
Because
so
his box-like shape.
no, you know what? Actually, I'm just going for his body because it's a net.
left.
So going for the face will do nothing. Oh, and that was a rate of fire 3.
Got it with 3 nets.
Yeah, and everybody within a 10-yard radius. Sorry in advance.
Ah,
-5 to hearing.
Wait, how
and-
does that work? I don't think that works then because it doesn't have enough room to fire. Right?
Well, it's like a dual warhead. So when it exits the barrel, the warhead itself like explodes and the net pops out.
Right, but it doesn't have enough room to actually reach that size.
Is there a minimum
Like,
range?
if it's supposed to be a net that expands,
Yeah, it won't expand.
you've kind of not
past
fired it
range,
enough to expand.
but it'll probably expand enough to just get him.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it gets him. What I'm saying is there's a -5 to hearing and vision rolls for everybody within 10 yards from the
Oh,
flash
yeah.
explosion.
Okay.
It's
That
not
makes
yeah,
a lot more sense.
right.
Yeah.
Is that just on
Yeah.
this turn, or
You sound very
Uh,
distant.
You do sound quite distant.
any better?
Much.
Yeah, you've really opened up to us a lot.
Thank you. Is
Failure
that
to resist means you're stunned. Roll again. HT -5 to recover each turn. Also creates smoke in the area of effect. Oh, great! So we're this whole place is
HT to
difficult
avoid
get
stun? Did you say?
HT -5. Vision and hearing based affliction roll for everybody in a 10-yard radius. Protected hearing, protected vision probably for him. Get +5 to the HT roll.
Gotcha.
Failure means that you're stunned. Roll against HT -5 to recover each turn. Also creates smoke in the area of effect.
Thank you.
Yes.
10-yard radius.
10-yard radius.
Oh, Audrey's guys are just outside of it.
Three of them.
Myas's guys aren't. Too bright.
Although I suspect they moved a little bit to take advantage of cover and such.
Yeah, no, he's probably in cover.
Did Guy just flashbang himself?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Worth it.
It's me every time I play Counter-Strike, which hadn't been for years.
All right, and then he is captured in the net.
Gotcha. Remind me of the page that the net rules are on. when we get
I
to
don't
the-
remember. I'm looking right now.
So he did technically just bang himself.
Yes.
Hey-o. Yeah, I'm just tracking where you are, Lucius. You're still running through corridors. People like glance at you, but mostly ignore you when you go past them.
Got it.
Sigrid, I'll get you back to where you are.
All right. Sigrid will move on up. Can she do that?
If you
Get
give me a
cover.
DX check. Yes. You do not
Alright,
trip
then.
over the pipes and stuff that litter the deck.
All right. She will take cover.
There is a crane right above you. This thing here as well it's going up over your head like 30 meters up towards this crane, which is currently like starting to bend about halfway up. You can see a weird.
Which direction is it bending? Because I
Hard.
think I was assuming it was going this way.
It's kind of going in from every angle.
Oh, it's like collapsing straight down.
Yeah, and sort of twisting. The ship is rotating starboard, no, port right now. The bow of the ship is moving at about 1 or half a meter per second in a portly direction. But the crane is trying to resist that. So you just move forward. Sorry about that. Meat grinder.
He does have a great name.
It was easy to think of. Get away from there, Arrow. Smash at zombies. He gets another one. This into Super Smash, though. That's too much effort. He'll go for a poke. Nah, let's go for a smash. Smash! Yeah, I'm going to say that does it for that little clump. Others will be stepping forward to take its place, though.
Oh wait, is he swinging?
He's swinging, yes.
He's like caught up in a net, isn't he?
Oh shit, he's caught
Three
up in
nets.
a
He's
net.
caught up in 3 nets, and I
Yeah.
put the relevant stats in the Discord. But he's got to have at least 1 free hand, which I don't think he does. And he must make 3 successful DX -4 rolls, or he can break the nets by damaging them. Can only use attacks with reach C, but they hit automatically. Net is diffuse.
The net.
Also, there are ways of holding melee weapons that turn them from reach 1 to reach C.
I don't think his giant hammer is going to become reach C.
Yeah, I don't either.
No,
Well,
but it can
It's a morphing weapon.
turn into a dagger instantly as most of the flesh drips away, which is what's going to happen to it. So yes, he will stagger backwards. Your zombie wall kind of just melts. There's a pile of zombies now, spread out, all glued together like if you had a bunch of plastic zombies and stuck them in microwave together.
Awesome.
Well, he's all like, "Urgh!" In fact, he was stood up on that thing, weren't he? Oh, that's a DX
Yeah.
-4. He's still stood up on that thing, angry. Urgh! Gee. Are you muted? You're
Gee?
Same as
someone.
last time. I am still stunned.
Oh, I see. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, one of those
Mop,
guys recovers
mop.
and probably gets like back to his knees or just tries to figure out what's going on. Audrey's guys. This one will have stood back up by now. He's gonna... Let's make a move and attack, why not? Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that guy gets shot to death by Audrey's troopers. Someone salutes you, Lucius.
I salute them back. My turn.
You don't even slow down, I'm guessing, just... Huh.
Is Lucius equipped with some sort of radio?
He
I mean,
does
the
have...
guy he's possessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine all the
How chaotic
officers
must
do
that
have
be?
radios. He's probably been squawking at you this whole time, in fact. Lucius. So yeah, you've been hearing on the radio, like, they're on the bridge, we've got a attack team going. Meat Grinder's on his way, avoid the bridge. Extreme structural damage. We've got to sever the link. How's the link sever going? It's going to be another 3 minutes at least. Shut down the damn engines. Someone screams. It's Space Station 13 radios during, like, a level 8 crisis.
Okay.
Oh god, it's a death web.
Spiders! Spiders! Sigrid, though, it's your turn. Sorry.
All right. Sigrid will ready the rifle.
Aha, because you unreadied it last turn.
Well, the turn before, but
You never readied it last.
I
Yeah,
never readied it.
Go blah, blah, blah. Meat grinder. Although Meat Grinder will have been swarmed last turn, I'm pretty sure.
I think all my guys are stunned.
Oh, yeah, 99% of them will be.
Yeah.
So they kind of shuffle about and, like, rub each other's
It's
faces
like
a bit.
one that managed.
They'll say, like, map, map. Yeah, someone throws a baseball at his head. Oh my god, someone really throws a baseball at him. It just bounces off his chest. And how much HP has Annette got? Use the breaking a weapon rules.
Oh yeah. Okay. So let me just scroll up 10 pages.
Page 401. I only need to scroll up one page. See damage
Weapons
to
weight
objects.
composition.
What's your net made out of?
Monowire?
It's a monowire
No.
net.
No, I wish.
Yeah, right.
What would it be made out of? Nylon or
Yeah, probably is some kind of high
whatever they
strength
make.
nylon.
Yeah.
Although, thinking of monowire, what is this group down here up to?
I imagine we can't hear because of the flashbang and the screamer, but
that
we'll
was
just
the
walk over there at some point and see a blood and body parts.
Yeah,
that was the death. Go ahead.
I should add a couple more dead bodies to that corridor.
That was the death spiders I was talking about on the radio.
Death spiders in the left.
I mean, probably figure out that it's like some kind of weird, horrible webbing pretty quick.
Yeah, and then they will have changed.
I just see like the first guy came through and got torn to shred by a hail of bullets.
And then they were like nothing going on for a few seconds. We warbler going off.
So yeah, they were gonna
And then when they
gonna
heard
do,
gunfire again, that's when they ran through.
like some kind of tactical pursuit, and then these guys were like, "Oh God, what happened to those guys?"
So yeah, I suppose meat grinder will just, spend one turn doing a tiny little bit of damage to this thing, getting angry. Need better net defenses still. Myas.
We're still stunned, right?
Yeah, probably if you got. If you've not got protected hearing or vision.
No.
Wearing those cool
Roll one more
sunglasses we
each.
got.
Stage D is still a -5.
Yeah.
12 again.
That's rude, that is.
Next time I won't do that so close. I apologize.
Geek.
We're
You're still banging yourself. Sorry, Audrey, it sounded like you were going to have a good zinger.
Ugh.
How long does that go on for?
I am gonna look that up presently.
until you make the health check. I don't think it's at the full penalty for the later rounds though.
Yeah, I feel like you probably get a bonus every round, maybe. I'm just Audrey's guys finish off that other one.
I'm straight. I train only the best. It's all about leadership.
And I feel like maybe leave turn order briefly and look at what's happened over at the other place.
Yeah.
I think dynamic lighting might be on this map.
It really is.
Let me just switch it to. I'll go Fog of War so that everyone can see, and I'll just hide the places where they ain't. It's this staircase that you're coming down. So, Audrey, you get that bulkhead door open.
Mm-hmm.
I will also need to turn dynamic lighting off, I imagine.
I figured you were waiting for the dramatic reveal as the door opens.
Is dynamic lighting already off now? Can you
Nope.
see a patch here?
No.
Something just lightened. Hold on, what was that? No, nothing. Okay, all I have is a black square.
Dynamic lighting. Oh, legacy lighting, dumbass.
Oh, there we go.
Yep.
That's the staircase.
So, yes, you are at the bottom of this staircase. It is covered, but it's just open right there behind you. Feel free to drag yourselves on. You said
I reloaded to try and fix it. Are you sure this is the right map?
yes. So just at the top of these stairs is the boat deck.
Reloaded and it's all black now. Drag where?
Do you see this?
Lower left.
Okay, there we go. So sorry, bottom of the stairs is what?
A bulkhead door that Audrey is just opening.
Sounds good.
And
Might as well help out.
you see two people in front of you dressed like you, aiming guns at the door. And they say, "Jesus Christ! We nearly
Whoa.
shot you. Careful."
It's crazy up there. How are things down here?
Give me a fast talk, please, or I will take
Sure.
acting.
Those are skills that I probably have.
I would assume so. I'm sure you've acted before.
From an American spot.
I do get bonuses for acting like an American.
Oh, wow. Turn,
Hey, fellow Americans.
turn your,
Hot dogs,
turn your
hamburgers.
fucking radios on.
Right. Shit. Oh, we got to get going. And she sort of points down the hallway past them.
Like, lab, full lockdown.
Right.
But take a position. They're on the bridge, but guard here. We need everyone. Go find a doorway and watch it.
Right. Got it. Are they indicating like head in and find a doorway or?
Yeah. I think I can just reveal everything but the lab area, seeing as you made your way in like that.
And Matthias can't say a word because almost any word he says will not sound American.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
trying to think of what words I could say.
I am the German. I mean, American, yeah.
Worth noting, Audrey actually sounds a bit more American there than she normally does. Well, she's been suppressing an accent.
Yeehaw. Did that reveal good enough?
Yeah.
Great.
Alright, so, yeah. You can see that as you came through the bulkhead, this area is separated from the rest of the ship and seems to have been built with thicker, denser steel.
Cool.
And
Stupid steel.
let's just break momentum ever so briefly. When I did the mid-credits scene, did I have the metahumans all waking up? Standing up or
No.
anything? Just laid on the
Uh,
benches?
No, you just had her go in and be like, "Let's get this show going" or something like that.
Alright, you know, that's perfect then. I don't really need to retcon anything. There's an alarm blaring in here as well. You can hear the groaning of the ship's metal.
Audrey will whisper / mutter to herself and Ryan. Read names right. Should have put a radio. Waves at those guys.
One of them raises their hand briefly. And then turns back and shoulders his gun again, pointing up that hallway.
Matthias will take a slight detour to look in here. Just glance in here.
Mm-hmm. That door's not a proper bulkhead, but it is a heavy-duty sliding one. But it's just a big pull handle. No kind of security preventing it from being opened by you.
Yeah, open it.
Lockers, some glass cabinets, and some filing cabinets. The glass cabinets contain... You're not sure. It looks like burnt bits of scrap metal. Something looks like a piece of driftwood.
Okay, wrong place.
They all had little cards and catalogue numbers in front of each item.
Audrey's going to look out with her mental space, look out into the mental space, and see if she can see the source of those computer signal things she was seeing earlier. Her theory is this might be where the control center is. It might give her an idea of which direction we're going.
Your heart, give me just perception straight up, or mental whammy. I suppose that'll do it.
With that roll, it doesn't matter what I was rolling.
Yeah, there's something going on to the north, like directly north. If
Alright.
it's just 15 meters away to your north.
Do we see? Seems to be on the right level.
It is level with your belly button. A long line of confusing energy. They're barely alive, it feels like, but there is also some kind of very powerful feeling there.
Mm-hmm. She'll gesture to her left, to Ryan.
Sorry, could you say that again?
She gestures to her left, basically to the north.
Okay. Not that way.
Wave though again.
They like twitch as you appear and then lower the guns, but don't say anything to you.
Matthias will sub to them.
Audrey will take sort of a defensive position there.
She doesn't have a gun, does she?
No, not really. Does he?
No.
Right.
But taking a defensive position without a gun.
It's a fair point.
The door in
Is
front
this a
of you,
closed door?
it is closed. It says main lab.
Wonderful. Open sesame.
Reveal areas.
Voice powered.
Status update, everyone.
This has probably been about the time that others spent, if we want to leave on this note.
Yep.
Okay.
Just want to say over the radio, though, ask for a status update.
From everyone else.
Yeah. People want to give like a 1-second attempt at describing their situation. Or maybe 2 words.
Nah.
I'm good. We're fucked.
Lily, what are you doing right now?
Well, as I'm focusing and watching the like explosions and shit going on in there, she goes, maybe not. And is Guy out? Where are they? Like outside, or are they?
They're all on the bridge. Audrey.
We saw 3 very bright flashes through the windows.
Audrey and Matthias have gone below deck via this staircase going down.
All right, so I am going to teleport directly above with that focus.
Okay.
That's okay.
Straight up, it's fine, yeah. You should have told me where you were focusing, I think, but...
At the bridge. But I was just going to glance up a little bit, like, and be above the bridge.
Yeah, that's fine. Did you already? No, you didn't, but there you go. That's a good one.
So I'm like here-ish now.
Good transitional moment.
I would have actually had less of a success, but I still would have done it because the distance was wrong. But yeah.
Cool. And what do you do from up there? There was a guy on the roof there. He probably already jumped down and died.
I mean, I would imagine he.
Yep.
I'm waiting for. I'm waiting till I see a Myas or a voice or a specter to pop out of the bridge.
Is Lily's status update?
I'm just.
Would she have seen a 2D, and would that have mattered to her?
I don't know what who 2D is possessing.
Yeah,
Isn't he himself?
No, 2D is currently a possessing the one of the first mates. And you're still running 2D. You are likely on the main deck right now, running across, and there's people shooting at Sigrid on the main deck right now.
Okay.
Sigrid, you've been in a gunfight. You've probably spent one mag of ammo. How about a quick contest of weapon skill?
Are we just skipping?
No, let's have a quick look if you want.
Oh, no, I'm totally good with brushing it over. I just making sure I'm on the same page.
What kind of route would you like to take, though, as you advance? If you are advancing much.
I mean, she'll be advancing. She wants to get to that end of the ship. So, probably, I don't know, go that way and take that guy out and work my way that way.
Rightio. You end up, like,
So,
climbing up a little bit as you go across, because you got to pass, past the crane buildings and such, and around pipes and things, people screaming. People stop and point at you and then run the other way. People stop and shoot at you and then you shoot them.
okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm good with just making a contest if you want, or...
Yeah, just roll me your gun skill. Maybe also a stealth at -5 if you're trying to dip between cover and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Okay, not too sneaky, but you do, like, you keep these guys in cover and not with a good angle on you.
Okay.
And give me one dodge check. You will get shot again as you reach this part of the boat by some people up on top at the front. Blip, 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 blip. Damage. The location is the 7, which is the right leg. Any armor there?
Nah.
Crippled leg, 17 damage. So caps at 8 for you, 7?
Yeah. Caps at half?
Half.
Or a third? Caps at 10. So 10 damage, it's crippled. I'll be there for like 5 seconds.
Cool. So yeah, you're just behind cover a minute, bullets ricocheting around you.
She's probably returning fire.
Yeah, you just point it over your shoulder one-handed. Don't even look. Just shoot it upside down over a bar. Radical. Let's cut to where there's some interesting shit happening. So you guys, like, blink and recover from stun. And I'm just going to say everyone that was stunned has recovered. And it's calmed down now. And Myas's zombie horde is, like, just encroaching on this dude.
And through, like, the second net at this point.
Yeah, he's still tangled, but your nets are getting ragged, Gee. He seems distracted by him, though. Do you want...
Oh,
You've recovered,
they're
like...
made out of Nomex.
What's that?
The net. The book actually said it's made out of the same stuff you make Nomad out of.
That you make what out
Best
of?
story ever.
They're
No
using
max.
aerospace and military applications for ballistic body armor fabric,
Okay.
so it's probably not easy to cut through.
No, probably not.
Oh god, you know what? The armor spreadsheet that I made actually even has.
Oh, does it have its
Yeah,
DR and
that
HP on
uses
it?
inches of stuff. Usually, like it shouldn't be too large.
Have you got that
So
up?
the DR is 5.
Oh no, it depends.
Yeah. That may not be as-
Improved Nomex, regular Nomex, max DR 5, but DR per inch is 10 per inch. So half an inch would be 5 DR, but presumably they're tiny, tiny net things that you fired from a gun. So like 1 DR, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, he's probably just ripping free at this point as you all recover from stun.
I mean, I'll just shout, "Get him!"
It's Maya's first.
Okay, Miles is going to warp his viewpoint inside Meat Grinder.
Rightio, he is not sealed. There is access. He is made of flesh.
Might be the last thing Miles does, but
Geet.
Sorry. This is just too close of a range for my grenade launcher, unfortunately. So I'm gonna drop the grenade launcher and quick draw, fast draw. I could never find it the first time because it's not Q. Fast draw my pistol.
Aye, aye.
And I am going to aim. I don't even think he's gonna have. I'm gonna aim for the eyes. I know it's like the only place that he's armored, but can I aim for the throat?
Yeah. The neck.
I'll aim for the
Neck.
throat. Yeah.
Head to the defenses tab of the combat tab.
Is that where they list them all?
-5, yeah.
Thank you. Oh, that's it. I'm aiming.
Oh, aiming. Rightio. So then I believe it will be his turn. And he may as well make a all-out attack. Dual weapon attack. Both arms. Trying to slam you with just fleshy clubs that he's got in each hand. Combat. Melee. Smash attempt the first. Smash attempt the second. 2 potential smashes. Okay.
Yeah.
This will just be to the torso. Oh, that first one were actually a miss. I'm going to be really nice to you. Because you're a size modifier 0, that first one was a miss.
Go.
And see as your first dodge was also a miss. Yeah. Nice.
Uh, I'm gonna drop Big D inside this guy.
You could drop Big D inside this guy.
Yeah.
Belly's best
And
place to go for it. It's like belly or intestines is the only place you can really get a gap to demeld.
The traditional for that would be intestines.
yeah, that works.
Give me
Specifically the very end of them.
some kind of check to find a place, though. I don't think it should be that easy to just be putting stuff in people's butts. You've got the medical skills for it, I think. I'd take one of them for sure.
I should definitely have like anatomy, but I don't. I didn't list.
Physiology, surgeon.
Biology.
I do have
Wouldn't it
biology.
be sex appeal?
Maybe
This looks
erotic
like a-
art. I'd take erotic art for sure, I think.
I can't imagine the walking skeleton has that.
That just shows a lack of imagination.
Oh, hey, oh. You have found a fart void in the rectum.
Earth-like creatures have gaps there.
Might as well whisper to Big D. Feeding time. They drop him there and they warp out. Warp, eh?
You see him twitch. He definitely. Nani? Gee, this guy just tried to swing at you, and then he looked like he maybe just pooped himself slightly. Or at least got worried that he had.
Yeah, I mean, I think my self-preservation is going to kick in, and I'm going to bamf. Oh, right, I have this.
You've got aim on his eyes right now.
I know,
Oh no, you tried to dodge.
Yeah, plus, I believe I lampshaded earlier that if I'm in melee range, then I'm doing something wrong.
I recall hearing that.
And that something would happen to just be flashbanging yourself?
Well, and being in an enclosed area and
You don't always have to identify.
underestimating the strength of my net.
I think
So, yeah.
overestimating the strength of your net?
Yeah, what did I say? Underestimating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Laterally estimating.
So yeah, I'm bamfing over there.
Roger Todget. And we're back to meat grinder. What fuck? What the fuck is in my ass? He's like, he's wearing a skin tight suit, like it covers his legs and torso, and there's armor panels in there you can see covering certain bits. And so he's got to like go up the thigh to get into his butt crack region. And he's like, "What's happening to me?" And he does have a Cockney accent, I should point out. This is an American superboat, but this guy is definitely a Cockney. So Myas, it's your turn. You still melded with him? Yeah, you must be.
Move away.
Your finger is demelded inside his butthole. So
Yeah, I'll remeld and move away into back with one of my guys.
Cool. Geet.
Yeah, now I'll shoot the guy in the neck. You know what? I'll aim first.
Aim at his neck. Yeah, he's still just like rooting around in there. He squats slightly and strains. Myas's guys still ain't got orders, but they like just gathering round him. One of them like shoves him a bit, and he wobbles ever so slightly. I think there's a video somewhere of someone trying to drop kick Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's a bit like that. Myas.
Yeah, got him, boys.
That they kind of just swarm forward, start piling on him.
I love that Audrey asked for an update, and so far Myas is the only one that's been talking.
So,
Matt.
Fair.
Gee, you've got one round of aim.
That'll probably be enough. Let's see, accuracy 3. Rate of fire 3.
Range.
So the hit mod is 1. There's a calculator on there
Ah.
that I realized.
Using that
So to
concula.
the neck, so -4. I hit with all 3 rounds. Recoil 2. Yeah, I hit with all 3.
He's distracted. He's not paying attention to you right now. You disappeared. He's got something up his arse. He's being swarmed by undead baseball players. One of them kind of just like bounces off his neck. But the other two go in. Make neat little holes. You see some blood come out. He definitely screams a bit. Coughs in anger. And I think he's gonna try and shake off zombies. Oh, but do a bad job. Myas?
I think I'm just gonna wait and see what happens.
The action economy is not in his favor. Gee.
Can I even see him through all the zombies?
I
I can probably see his head because he's so tall, right?
Yes, you can. None of these zombies are even close to as tall as him.
And which direction is he facing? Is he kind of facing towards me?
He is still kind of facing you, but his head's like ringing about, snapping all over the place as he reaches around.
Then yeah, I'm gonna aim for the eyes.
Aim for the eyes.
Aim for the eyes.
All right. Zombies continue to pour in. There's some stragglers. One of them's just got a pocket full of baseballs and he's throwing them from back. It's like a little small skeleton, like a child's skeleton. Throwing baseballs and laughing. But Meat Grinder grabs a zombie and it kind of
Inserts it into his mechanism and starts to protrude ground zombie meat.
turns into a it starts shifting shape. It goes all rubbery as soon as his hand connects with it. Myas. He's still getting piled on, like, while he's managed to grab this thing.
Ugh, rubbery zombie meat.
Yep.
I wish I had a camera.
Still just watching this shit.
Yeah.
Geet, you got one round of
Continuing
aim on
aim
the
for
eyes. Okay. Zombies are gonna carry on. Let's just have a few horde attacks. Pretty decent, but I'm not sure if they can do enough damage to really get through. They're probably just like
Probably not.
scratching at him, itching him, and he's like, "Urgh!" and the uncomfortable, like, baseball-sized lump in his rectum is really upsetting him right now. You definitely did push some of his poop out to make room for that baseball. So he has shat his pants a bit, and he has got shit on his fingers because he stuck his hand up there. But he spins the Zomboard. He's going to do a whirlwind attack. And
Yes.
he misses the first one.
That ends the attack.
That ends the attack, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it does. The first
Poor
miss ends
guy.
the attack.
Yep. He's got slight shock penalties and rectum distraction and Myas.
Just watch.
Oh, so yeah, he wouldn't have even turned that far, so you've still got eye shot, Gee.
I better take it now, or else I could lose it. Rate of fire 3.
You're still using that gun, yeah?
The pistol, yeah.
Yep.
Bap, bap, bap. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All 3 hit.
Yeah, he's not even trying to dodge. Whirlwind
All right.
attacks all out, I'm pretty sure. They all just ping off his helmet, the glass even.
Yeah.
Continuing to get swarmed by zombies. I feel like this is gonna... Yeah, now he gets fully covered in zombies as the last few climb up their friends to go over his head.
He's like a beekeeper.
Stay away from our honey. It's like, no, it's tasty. Lily.
I was waiting to see anyone come out, so I
No
don't
one's
think I
done
see
that
shit.
yet, no. You can give me
Oh,
an
Luke.
observation. Go on.
You have zombies there. I have zombie tokens.
You do have zombie tokens. I think you've given me before. What are they named as? I would have uploaded them with that name.
Male number and female number. Sorry, Tara.
Yep. I have got female 6. She's so happy. Yum.
You're definitely creepier with a real face.
And much easier to read as zombies. Zombie horde replaced. Great.
Was the Lily doing something?
Was the what, sorry?
Was the Lily doing something?
Oh, yes. Could I get an observation, please, Lily? You are waiting for people to come out.
Observation?
You're technically looking around. I'll take an observation, yeah.
Nope.
No.
I see shit.
You hear the gunfire from the front of the boat. No one comes out or goes in from where you can see. The owls are getting a bit scared, but they've got eyes on the boat just from a distance.
You know what? I think the owls need, I'm gonna tell them to shoulder.
Uh-huh. They'll start flapping towards you. One of them were already quite close, and it, like, immediately just scratches your neck a little bit as it nuzzles in close.
And then I'm just gonna float higher and higher slope, and like, and keep an eye out. I mean, it's up to the group at this point. I'm evac, and I have eyes through Audrey, so.
Oh, yes, you do. That's quite interesting. So, back to the lab. These tables are not empty. but they are covered in viscera. It looks
We
like
see them?
inside out meat, rib cages, bones, guts. You can see them. These tables are visible.
Okay.
You can probably just see like the tops of the ribs and the blood and the gore. And you can see that there's someone in like a straight up full on battle suit sat at the terminal that's all lit up, and there are lights zapping and flash into this machine. There's someone in the far left dressed as in similar clothes to the captain,
Dibs.
and he's screaming as the door opens. He's shouting, "Get it done! Make it work!" Audrey, you can detect minds
Mhm.
kind of just floating in this region. It's 1 and, like, what, 6 minds? Yeah. At the same
Like
time.
a gestalt of mines, or just mines that are being built, or both?
Minds that are being taken apart. Minds that are
Oh.
disappearing.
So there was something there, and it's going elsewhere.
Yes. The
Oh, that's-
devices at the back, you can't tell what they are, but they look like generator-ish. They floor to ceiling, huge energy pumping things. If anyone's got engineer power or
Current affairs, science, and technology.
yeah, give me that. It's definitely not Vikings.
That's probably not nearly enough.
No, you are not sure. Fuck knows, bro. What the fuck are those things? They look fancy though.
Guard right here.
Yes, they will turn as the door opens.
Armed?
Armed, yes. But
Okay, Matthias will look back to Audrey, or to Violet.
We're gonna need to get out of here soon. How's it going?
you're saying that out loud.
Mhm.
He says, "They're working on it. We're all probably gonna die. You know the deal."
I mean, how long though? Like minutes?
Looks like 10 minutes. Give me another acting. I'm not really that concerned. But he is looking over at
It's
the
not the
open
right
door.
roll at all.
What did you get though? Oh, it's not.
14. It was enough probably.
Oh yeah, it's like versus a 17 at minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he rolled shit. But this guy over here will turn and shout over, "Where's that door fucking open? Close it now!"
Get in there, Audrey. I say with my
Decapitate it. Matthias Ryan will say to Violet, because that's a word that, 2 words that don't sound too not American.
Decapitate it, you say?
Audrey will
Yeah.
step.
What?
Does she indicate yes or no? Matthias just said decapitate it to you as a question.
She doesn't fully understand what you're asking specifically, so she's gonna say no.
Okay, Matthias will just step in then. He will not run up to the enemy leader and beat him with a pipe that he will grab from the wall behind him.
Answer. And close the door.
Yep, the door closes, and he shouts, "Good!" And then Spectra turns and shouts at him, "Get back!" And he takes a step back. And he's like, but he looks impressed. He does have a slight German accent, actually. Yeah, he totally does have a slight German accent. What am I on about? Should have pointed that out. Like, yeah, yeah, it's working. It's working. And still got your detect minds going, Audrey.
Totally.
They suddenly disappear in an instant.
They go somewhere.
You don't know where, though.
They're hive minding Audrey. Stop! You gotta stop them. You gotta stop them.
Are you saying, is the word you're saying hive minding?
Yeah, hive minds. That's probably what they're doing. That's my guess.
Well, duh.
And there are
Like the
suddenly
twins.
crackles of static in the air. And then just lightning appears in the center of the room. The power cuts out on the whole ship. Everywhere goes dark on the boat right this second. As an arc of lightning lights up this lab alone and cuts across the viscera and the metal tables, fully searing two in half. Lucius, you've arrived at this exact moment. You step in that door as it's closing as the first mate. just for fun.
Which door?
The one that you two just walked in. You were running up behind you.
Can you
Okay.
put another random token?
Let's just drag you on and ninja or something. Ninja for Lucius is usually shadow form.
Got
I
it.
can toss you a quick token too if you want.
If you want, I could easily just make one of these represent Lucius. Represents character.
There's a dude.
Lily,
Or
are
just
the others
use him.
coming? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't think so. This is your thing to deal with. I can't find
All right,
them.
we got it.
Oh, your radios have stopped working. Yeah.
Yeah, we're mind linking
Yeah,
this.
that was the mental thing.
You're mental linked. I'm sorry. Everyone else will notice that your radios have stopped working, though.
Although she definitely wants to ask others if they're coming, but she can't talk out loud.
I have no
Lucius,
idea where they are. Like all I saw was explosions and the thing, and
can you move that? Ever?
Sorry, I don't think. Yes, I can.
Go. I mean, the green guy. Can you move them?
Oh.
Or yellow, or whatever color that
Yes.
is. Cool.
I can.
That's you.
Okay. Would I be able to remember, like, what is the most vital part of this place? Like, if the engines go off, we won't be able to succeed at all, or something like that.
Yeah, give me an IQ. Straight up, this person's been thinking about this fairly recently. And given that you're looking at it happen, is pretty important.
Is there anything like on this room that we are that we can destroy to cause major or critical
Yeah.
sabotage?
Roll IQ to remember.
Okay.
Yeah, success by 6. If this is happening right now, then it's already all over and everyone is about to die, is what this guy remembers. And the lightning stops and you are in pitch darkness. Everyone's gone quiet, but you can hear, like, people's scared breath.
Audrey's gonna look around the room with her mindscape and look for the smartest person in the room.
They are right there.
Oh shit, it's one of those. It's not one of the scientists.
It's something new that just appeared.
But that's also a good point. There wasn't a mind there before.
The instant the lightning stopped and you were all plunged back into full darkness, has anyone got night vision or anything like that?
Yeah.
I have a torch that I don't have out.
Cool. Well, like I said, no one says or does anything. There's just silence for a few seconds. You hear metal.
Matthias will try to walk across in the dark to the far wall.
Walk forward.
A little bit, and then 90-degree turn.
As you get to there, Audrey, do you move at all? That's probably what, like the 10 seconds of walking?
In the dark, yeah.
Audrey.
Yeah. Audrey's gonna head forward as well.
Okay.
Like there-ish.
By now, you can feel the cold. It's suddenly got freezing cold in this ship. Or at least in this room.
Oh, shit.
Audrey stops concentrating on controlling her people.
Have you been analysing this mind?
She's about to, which is why she stopped concentrating.
You hear what sounds like a very heavy chain crinkling, rustling, being dragged across the deck over there, and then you hear that German accented man who seems to be in charge say, Who is here?
Oh, shit, they summoned a demon.
And then you hear a response. Bagnium. And you see a glow start to occur in the room.
Ah, fuck this.
And he is dimly lit as the chain that he wields seems to be rising in temperature rapidly. Because of the coldness in the room, there is steam hissing off it. Stupid small picture.
Still kind of scary.
He's big. He is size modifier 3. His wings scrape against the top of the ceiling here. He does not
Luke,
look
you made
happy.
the demon green?
Is he green? You lying bastard. Ah, you close. Ooh, good try. Which worked for a second. I know what colour he is, because it tells you what colour it is when you hover over it on Hero Forge.
Right.
Colorblind people, go to Hero Forge now and use our discount token. This is not a real discount promo code for no discount.
Go to heroforge.com/fuckoffjared.
For an interactive flash game where you get to it's for 18 plus only. So we're getting a little bit distracted. I think it's a good time for a break. We've not had one in a while.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back after these messages. Everyone go see what you can do to Jared on that flash game. It sounds amazing. We'll be right back. We back. That threw me. I'd unmuted myself, but not them, so you didn't hear Colin say testicles. But now you heard me say it. So yeah, a demon's been summoned. You've got to the lab. Fuck knows what they were doing. There were just guts and bodies on these tables. There still are guts and bodies there, but their minds have disappeared, thanks to Mind Seeker Audrey's knowledge. The entire power to everything electronic on the ship seems to have just ceased. The place was plunged into darkness. The temperature into this room dropped to a balmy, probably -5 degrees C ambient in the space of about 12 seconds. Moisture is rapidly frozen, I'm sure. And the German fella who seemed to be in charge, we think he's German, maybe he's just a British guy who's doing a bad accent, stepped forward and said, Is someone here? And the response came, his chain glue red hot and illuminated him. Bagnium. And so let's quickly look away. Sigrid, I think you're probably on this deck now.
Okay.
Give me an IQ check.
It's not gonna go great.
No, it's not, is it? You see a sign that says lab. You see a few signs that say lab.
Okay.
It's one of the few 3-letter words you've learnt how to spell. Because it's written on many doors at the school you have to go to.
And
No,
also, like,
the house.
at my house.
Yeah. And so you've been following those directions. And in fact, yeah, you've probably just finished murdering these two guys. And just recovered when the power goes out.
So, like, the power goes out, y'all start hearing gunfire.
Yes, in fact, after Pagnium... Yeah, these doors are closed and heavy, so it was a bit distant, but you hear ever-growing closer gunfire as it led up to the power cut.
Actually, Ever's character already got here.
A slap. This is Sigrid.
That did happen in the break in the flash game.
I saw it. I saw it in my brain. So Sigrid, you are plunged into darkness.
Okay.
Your radio stops squawking. I think you could hear Lily saying stuff in there.
Okay. I will... Oh. Cut off a pant leg and wrap it around the end of the sword and grab that fancy lighter thing. And light it on fire.
You're just setting someone's trousers on fire.
No, I'm like making a torch. You know, like a real torch.
Yeah, that'll probably take you a few seconds. Probably about as many seconds as have passed in that room.
Okay.
So, switch back to the bridge. Yeah, he's just getting dived on by zombies. You lose sight of him. I don't know how much time we need to spend here before the power cut will happen. Less than a minute, I think.
In less than a minute, yeah.
Guy, do you
Long enough for you guys to beat a hasty retreat.
Walk over here, pick up my grenade launcher, and sling it over my back. God, I really want to make sure this guy stays down, but we've got other things to worry about. Myas, you coming?
Voice, you coming?
Voice, you coming?
Voice, you coming?
In a minute.
Need a special dunce hat. We'd all be wearing it every session.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'll
was gonna
take a
say,
turn.
it'll just be me, so.
There's a dunce hat for calling you Guy. There's a dunce hat for using a not code name.
All right, well then I will go to this little overlook here. And
Power cuts.
Warp. Yeah.
Where were you about to warp to, though?
Towards the bow.
Okay. So it suddenly plunged into darkness, the area that you were concentrating on. Click.
Bam.
Oh, but with that success,
I
it
hate
does
you
not
right
matter.
now, Guy.
Why?
Because I've been waiting above that thing to get like you guys out of there, and then instead of walking out the door or anything, you bamf away. Just
Only
You
like,
did-
somebody had communicated that to us.
You did see him
Mhm.
come out the door. Let's go back to this map. Myas, did you follow him? Did you change your viewpoint to him?
No.
Rightio. So, Guy, you would have been there. Let me grab your token for you. What range did you put on that warp?
500 meters.
Okay, so yeah, you can choose just about anywhere you can see on the boat.
Oh,
And sorry, Lily, you would have seen him step out there, and you would have had a few seconds.
Okay, so has things gone black yet, or?
It depends how long. Did you take any concentrating time, Guy?
4 seconds.
Okay, Lily, so you got like, Guy's walked out. 5, 4.
Well, I'm gonna go warp next to him. He's only like 20 meters away. 1 second prep time.
Nice roll.
I have eyes on the room, Guy.
Lily appears
Okay.
next to you. You've got full concentration. You can warp whenever you like.
Power
Power cut.
is still in there, and I think when the power goes out is probably the best time to go.
And that's when you see the lightning, Lily. And then
Okay,
pitch darkness through Audrey's eyes.
for timing purposes, could I send him in, warp him in right as the noise happens?
The when he announces his
I-
name.
No, the lightning, just to get Guy in the room.
Okay, yeah. So you two have actually been in that freezing cold room since the power cut.
Because it's a really good time also to go Banff with
The huge
noise.
distracting noise, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna allow it. Say that no one noticed that.
All right, and then I'm also gonna have not warp one of the owls.
So Myas, as the power cuts off, your zombies all like stop for a moment. You know, like a bunch
Both the owls.
of budgies with a towel thrown over the cage. And they just go like, huh? And you hear Meat Grinder say, "Oh fuck." And then let's cut back to that room to see what's going on in there.
So now we're all in one place.
Yeah, feel free to put yourselves wherever, Lily.
It has to be somewhere G, C.
Could you quick check your direct message? I asked a question that's
Oh, to me.
somewhat important. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, and then there's this. Aha, yes.
well-
Yes. Do you have?
Yes, many of her mental powers get zapped. Get zapped.
Ooh. In fact, you can roll a resistance to it. It's not that cosmic. Just cosmic versus, technological things.
How tall is this room, by the way?
Not very. I can check. It's fairly high ceiling. It's 4 meters from floor to ceiling.
All right, so I'm gonna be 2 meters up because that way I have the least likely chance that I'm gonna bang into any of the spaces. And feel free just to move me through it as the ship bobs and stuff there.
Oh, that's pretty fun.
Because the only two laws of gravity that I obey is I float around the planet and the rotation of the planet. Everything else is I don't actually.
Oh, what a roll, Audrey. You're fine.
That is with the talent, but I assume that's fine.
Yep, you're fine. By like
Is she now a demon?
2. Yes, she is. But a different kind.
Let's move on.
A speed demon.
The important bit is that Lily's connection doesn't cut off.
Lily's connection does not cut off. but you definitely feel something weird happening as the power cuts off. It bends but does not snap.
Yeah, that's unpleasant.
And present day, present second, Bagnium. And he illuminates himself with his red hot chain. Everyone roll vision. At a -3 for the dimness. People in these chairs have started standing up and backing away where they can. Others are motionless in fright. Everyone roll me a fear check at -5, please, as well.
Sorry, fright check -5?
Fright check -5. If you've got a background with demons, I might allow a waiver.
Not outside horror movies. Oh, but the fucking lad.
The fucking lad.
Does the crime of the Rhine region count as a demon of sorts?
Yeah, I'll get it. No, sorry.
Yeah, he's like, nah, Hellboy did it better.
You have the correct cultural familiarity.
13. It's our favorite.
Cool.
Yeah. We haven't had many fright checks.
Luke, I don't
Be
have a
clever,
check.
Luke.
I will do my best.
Luke?
Go on, sorry.
If there's no bonuses, I failed by 5. Do you want me? I should roll my thing now.
Yes, please, sorry.
All right. Oh wow, only an 8.
That's not bad
Holy
at all.
shit, that was a crit success.
I got a 17.
That's not good at all.
No, it's
No.
not. You faint for 1d6 minutes. Guy faints for 4 minutes. You feel Guy go limp in your arms, Lily.
Oh, for crying out loud!
What's an 8?
Luckily, I left my owls out there.
8 is stunned for 1 second, and after that you roll will at -5 every second to snap out of it.
Shit, will -5?
Yeah, same penalties on the original roll to snap out of it.
Well, fuck. Am I still holding on to him then, or does he just go collapsing to the floor?
You're still holding him. It's
Okay.
not that heavy, and you're just stunned. It's like you wouldn't
Although
drop your
probably
shopping
about
bags.
I'm probably about to just weighing into the side of that equipment there. Because the boat's still going like, whoa, 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 isn't it?
It's rocking up and down. Yeah, you like go up to the ceiling, you go down to the ground. You probably lay Guy gently on the ground, and then you suddenly float like 3 meters this way and up towards the ceiling.
Just how about you decide when I come out of it, Luke, instead of having to roll for every fucking second
Yeah,
that goes by.
we're not going to do this in turns, and in fact, you'll come out of it before he speaks again. I need to research quirks before I can say one on the fly. Gotta be smart. People are throwing up in the room, screaming. Audrey, were you gonna do something?
She is. She's going to root around in her brain. So she's going to make a couple of checks, and then if the conversation occurs, she's going to be digging in the background.
Mm-hmm.
If successful. Those are pretty good rolls.
Success by 11 and success by 8. Did not crit. Nearly crit failed.
All right, she starts rummaging.
Okay, yep. Just.
But I don't want to interrupt narrative to ask questions if we're not doing. Yeah.
This is. My lord, welcome. You are a proof of concept. Someone screams. What are you doing? Who succeeded on them vision checks I had you make before you all shat your pants?
I did.
Matthias did. There's a strange shimmer to him. It's almost like 2 yards away from him in a perfect sphere. You can see the lights refracted slightly wrong through it. It's like a big ball of hot energy just vibrating around him.
So like a little bit wavy, like above a car.
Yeah.
Cool.
Roll a reaction check for Pagnew. About what you'd expect. Your gait is weak, but it can be seen clearly. He's just looking around the room. His breath is like hot vape clouds pouring out his mouth.
Is he producing enough light for us to see the room roughly by?
Yes, you can see like the corners and behind these things are at -5 for
Sure.
darkness, but the majority is at -1 to 2.
Quick question before we move on, Luke. I'm not
Yep.
bleeding from the face, am I?
Bleeding from the face.
My scar? It's not acting up, is it?
Check.
I'd be able to tell because it would be dripping down into my eye.
Yeah, right about now is when you blink. I should kill you all. But you're barely worth the effort. He turns as if he's gonna like walk away somewhere. Steps forward through the table. He is huge. You see he's like starting to heat up the floor around him, and there's
Oh shit, he's gonna escape the summoning circle.
it follows him. It's like it's big and hot. Lily, as you like pull your hand away from your face, you see that you're bleeding.
Ah,
Actually, would you be able to tell it from sweat, from the appearance, if all the light in the room is red?
Oh, there is a dim orange glow, but it'd be dark, I think.
it would be pretty
Right.
obvious.
Yeah, and it's gushing, and yeah. And he's gonna take another step and say, nevertheless. And he turns and yanks at his huge chain whip. It stretches behind him and seems to grow impossibly long as he's swinging it forwards. It takes 3 seconds before it reaches half contraction. Is anyone doing anything?
I'm going for Yi.
I am laying unconscious on the floor.
Guy, you wake up and you see that red hot whip flying across the room. As it reaches that half extension, the tip of it starts to touch the ceiling of this room and it cuts clean through, showering sparks and molten globules of metal where it connects.
Is he cutting the ship in half?
Let's see.
It looks like he's escaping.
That was my plan.
Matthias will run up here in these couple of seconds.
Yeah, oh, getting closer. Badass.
Tie that into the perk if you want. Quirk, rather. Quirk.
Oh, is there a quirk level of Daredevil? Probably
The
something
Quirks
similar.
book almost assuredly describes that.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I put a comma in it, so it didn't like that. There we go. That's more like it.
$3,000
446.
amateur.
Amateur. Yeah, he's just a lesser slave of a demon, you know? He's not anything special. But neither are you bugs. So this is going to take like 5 seconds for his whip to go all the way through the ship from stern to bow. I forgot him again.
Wait, is he going a long way?
Long ways. He's going long ways.
Jesus.
The chain just seems to keep going
Yeah,
and
then it's out of stern.
going and going.
All right.
Okay.
As the boat starts to fall apart, I'm gonna yell, Violet!
And
Yep, let's get out of here.
as the whip cracking sound ends, he starts laughing. He's like, and he goes to step, and suddenly that energy in the sphere around him grows vigorous and starts to contract.
Yeah, I'm bamfing.
it-
I was focusing on getting to the boat.
It becomes
Our little boat.
opaque. And roll me vision, everyone, at +10, -3, so +7.
Vision
Does the
plus what?
German scientist have a sense of what's about to happen? It seems like this might be his plan.
He was being honest when he says it was a test of concept. He had no idea he weren't trying to summon a demon.
Does he know what this circle thing is?
Yes, it is a doorway. Things shouldn't be able to come through.
Okay.
But
Cool.
things can be pulled close to it. Things could theoretically pass from this side to that side, though.
Goddamn German scientists.
And did people make the visions? Yeah, by loads. Lily especially, you're the one who's important. As it's swirling, the energy ball, when it shrinks and it's down to the size of an exercise ball, it's got a mirror reflective coating, and it looks like open sky and fields and deserts, and then suddenly you see a face in it.
Okay.
Although
Nope. I'm
it's a
noping out.
smooth face. And then, yeah, I will allow you, Bamf.
Nope. And I'm gonna get Guy out of there because he's the one I'm closest to.
Poof. And then
The scientist in Doom 3 who opens the portal to hell is also, well, he has a German surname.
And Audrey, in your brain, I'm gonna say, get to the top because I'm not going back in there. Get everyone to the top because I'm not going back in there.
You do, if you're looking through Audrey's eyes, which you're probably actively trying to avoid, roll me will to stop looking through Audrey's eyes at it.
Worth noting, she's being given the eyes that are in Audrey's head right now.
Worth noting, why would she be given anyone else's, is what I want to know.
Exactly.
That's a weird question, bro. Okay, yeah, you do manage to look away, but Audrey, you see the exercise mirror ball with the creepy guy's face in it.
Mhm.
Pop away, it disappears in less than a second.
Would I know anything or remember anything about this that could help us?
I need more specific.
Like, would I know that there's a way to shut down this completely, the portal that is being made, by doing X or Y.
Roll me IQ -4.
Success by 4.
It's already fully shut down. When it's successful, it will do this, and it would take days to get the system up and running again. But
If the
also,
boat weren't about to start sinking.
yet more importantly, the boat is in 2 halves, longwise.
Ah, shit, we need to Spider-Man it.
Yeah, you do. Who's got Spider-Man strength?
Well,
Everyone else.
but Guy and Lucius are fine.
Yeah,
I'm sticking with G, so I should be fine.
Well,
and when I get to the boat, I'm gonna start pulling out the balloon gear onto the deck and setting it up just in case I need to dive in and save somebody.
His whip, fortunately for Myas, did not reach quite all the way to the bridge.
Oh, so the boat doesn't just like split and fall into 2 halves?
No, it's more like it's slowly peeling.
Okay. So at about this point, from down the hall is probably when you start hearing the eruption of gunfire and more screams.
Yep, definitely.
She took a brief break when the power was out. Oh, wait, is the power still out?
Oh, their guns will have stopped working. All guns on this ship, all the
Oh.
Gauss rifles were electrical.
Oh. Okay, so when the Gauss rifle stops working, Sigurd obviously drops it and runs this way, and, well, at least it's a superfine sword now.
Mm-hmm.
So, only
Doors are
armored
closed,
fighting
by the way.
theory.
Yes.
Oh, right.
You can feel the ship shaking unsteadily, Sigrid. Give me a DX check.
By the way, Audrey, you heard me, right?
I did. That's why Audrey called out to everybody. Everybody to the top.
You're fine.
Si-
Make
Sigurd didn't hear.
make me an attack, Sigrid.
Really?
Oof.
Oh, that was probably all out determined.
Yeah, you get into a fight with these two. The guns don't work. You're gonna win.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't necessarily need to do the combat.
We know you're gonna win. We could have a quick think about it though. It's like I'm sure you just try and stab again. This guy will probably like throw his gun down and actually just start running. Would you chase him down?
Nah.
No, yeah, he knows bad shit's happened. He's running.
Luke, side note, I wouldn't have actually been able to touch my hand to my face because I have my helmet on. But so the blood is just pooling up in my
Like around your neck,
around my neck. Yeah.
all over your face. It will have stopped bleeding now, but there would have been enough and gushing. Door closed, Sigrid. Matthias, what are you doing in these seconds? So yeah, red
What's
hot
the German
dripping
dude doing?
German guy was most likely cut in half, I think.
Wasn't the thing like right along the
yeah,
tables?
Yeah, no, he's fine. So he's staggering backwards and he's just looking around like, amazing. The
Matthias
helicopter.
will say to him, the German word for emergency exit.
And he will say, yeah, everyone, get me to the helicopter immediately. Get to
This
the
way,
chopper.
let's go.
Get to the chopper.
Matthias will say to him again in German, no, only you and me.
He looks suspiciously at you, and he asks in German, who are you?
Doesn't matter.
Was? Yeah, he leans in. We'll deal with it when we get there, but we'll need them to reach it.
We're all getting out of here. This thing's going down.
Yeah, like she
Stay with me.
says, he says very
Oh.
unconvincingly, opens the door. Yes,
Audrey kind of sees where he's going. He's going to try to get guys to go with her to get a little isolation.
get who to go with her?
Other soldiers.
Whereabouts you trying to go to?
Out.
Just out this door.
Mhm.
I think you'd prise it open and see Sigrid there, or did Sigrid already start running?
I think Sigrid probably tried the door real quick and then like, all right, new plan.
So you've gone back up the stairs you came down,
Yeah.
and that door gets prized open like as Sigrid just runs around this corner here. So Audrey, yeah, you'd see a decapitated person probably.
Would she?
I don't know.
How
It's
much
pretty
light?
dark.
Like,
We might trip over a decapitated
Oh,
person.
right, it is very dark, so yeah, you probably would. But yeah,
Sigrid just had something on fire, which I'm sure is burnt out. And
didn't you use it on the
covered.
sword?
Yeah, burnt out and covered in blood.
Oh, sorry, Lucius, I just moved you.
Which had to be especially terrifying for those couple of guys because fire emerged from the dark corner, started running at them. They tried to shoot it to no avail.
Yeah, the guns had stopped working. So Audrey,
So
you do get a few grouped up here at the front. Matthias, I think you're kind of in the middle with this guy, and he's whispering.
Yeah, sticking close to him.
He's whispering to you in German, and he says, "Who sent you?"
We can talk later.
Yeah, can you fly the helicopter?
Yeah, I
Uh,
assume there's only one helicopter, right?
yeah, fast talk or acting, please.
unless you're telling the truth.
Unless
Although
you
I
tell
guess
him the
then you
truth.
just
I can fly the helicopter.
He looks real relieved. He's like, "Oh yeah, good."
Matthias thinks this guy's important to interrogate, and Matthias has a different plan for how to escape with him.
We might want to get the lieutenant that I got also for interrogation. So maybe you want them both together.
Yeah, I imagine you're. He's like, he would have looked at you and said, "Oh, good. Another officer survived."
I'm just gonna nod.
Let's have a quick look at Myas properly. So, the walkway at the front of the bridge does indeed get sliced. The glass shatters on the bridge, showering these bodies and what's left. Your skeletons kind of get knocked back a bit by the concussive blast of it all. The crane is falling. It's probably half fallen. The noise is immense. The grinding. And I think Meat Grinder manages to stand up from your pile.
I want to see what happens to him.
Also, you got to retrieve Big D. Can't just leave him there.
Yeah.
Hoping Big D's gonna grow to super size. So yeah, he stands up, turns around, your zombies are all just like scampering around at the minute, trying to see. Most of them have gone a bit blind, I think, maybe. Or they've probably got dark vision or something like that. And he stood up just looking at the destruction in front of him, with his hand deep in between his butt cheeks. Tensing. And he goes, ugh. And then he pulls out a very poo-covered Big D.
Oh no.
He sniffs it. He raises the mask up and goes like... And he is weird looking under there. You're not sure what's wrong with his face. He looks a bit like a Picasso painting. And yeah, why not? Let's end this arc in style. Like when Big D were huge, but just two tiny little pinprick tentacles. Flick poo off the selves and poke through each eyeball.
Ooh.
Quality content.
Damn.
Not a crit, but easier success with that size modifier difference. And he just staggers a bit. He goes like, oh, what, blah, 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 and slumps over the broken glass on the helm, dropping the ball, which starts rolling, kind of by making itself off-center at one side towards you, Myas. It leaves a trail of poo that's kind of rubbed off and dried by the time it gets to you. Poop and blood. And it
That was awesome.
wiggles against your boot.
I pick him up, clean him a bit, back in my pocket.
Just like reach over to someone's glass of water or cup of coffee or something and like dip him in it.
Alright, well, does everyone group up? Because I'm only going back there once.
Are you watching the
Actually,
ship at all, Lily?
I left. I have Audrey's eyes.
Okay, yeah. So they make it up onto deck. There's a big group of them. Audrey, were you talking to them soldiers, did you say? Or just...
Were our radios fried, or did they just stop working when the power went out?
No obvious sign of mechanical damage. They just stopped working at the same time as all the ship's electronics did.
No, I mean, are they currently not working still?
They are still currently not working, though.
Okay. Well, then when Lily brings the next group back to the boat, I'm going to ask her to take me with her back to the ship, because I want that helicopter.
No, I'm only going back there once.
can't bring
Wouldn't the guy
everybody
I'm with
up.
have been aware of the lifeboat?
Oh, yeah, there are lots of lifeboats. But he's going to wait till he gets to one that's closer to where the helicopter is, I think, before he suggests to most of these
Also-
soldiers that they should get on it.
Also, wouldn't the helicopter stop working?
Probably.
Shit, yeah, it will have.
He's hoping that's not the case.
Yeah,
Also, Matthias would want to tell him that there's a new plan and involves the water at some point.
okay, so yeah, you can definitely whisper that to him. There is a first mate there with you. Roll me IQ, please. It's the one that Lucius possessed.
Huh.
You don't know if it's still possessed, but based on the way it's... Have you got body language? It's Lucius.
He's basically patching the body to see if he has cigarettes.
First mate, a lifeboat would be better right now, right?
Peanuts.
Scheiße.
This way.
Yeah, it's a helicopter. If we can't mechanic it, it would take too long. And yeah, crane falls, nearly lands on you all. You like duck back. Some people are already preparing the lifeboat, I think. What did you say, Audrey? Sorry.
To the boats. And then to Lily, she'll think, where do you want us?
Together?
Yeah, people start climbing into the boat. There's plenty of room on this thing for all of you that are alive and in this group. There's probably other people all climbing into boats on the other sides.
Where do the officers appear to be going?
You can't see any officers other than the one with Myas and German guy.
That's what I meant. Where are the important?
Oh,
Where are the two PCs and the NPC going?
well, there's a big clamber of the soldiers and people that were already there climbing on. But Dr. German guy looks like he's making his way to push to the front to get on the boat.
Hey, Luke, question. Before I keep moving on and role-playing that I can teleport out of there, I don't technically have a disadvantage for this, but I kind of do with nightmares. Would I even be able to will myself onto that ship, or should I roll something, or because...
You know that it's not there. You know that from Audrey's mind link can tell you that she knows it's gone, and whatever you saw there that terrified you couldn't have got through anyway.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. So I can't teleport people away. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't like needed to. Yeah.
You're gonna be fucked for weeks, though. Trust me. Nightmares wise, I hope you like 3 hours of sleep a night for a few weeks, probably.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be bad.
Yeah, I think Sigurd's like up on deck now, just watching all this happen, waiting for the right moment.
Oh yeah. So actually, Sigrid, sorry, I forgot about you. You got up first. You saw people running about all over the place. You see a smaller boat filling up with people. It looks like it's already got 30 people on it.
Oh. Sigurd will wait until it's like about to set off and like starting its descent, and then she'll jump in and just start murdering people.
So you're just like hiding at this minute then?
Yeah, like just hiding at the moment.
Roll me IQ, please.
Awesome.
This is hilarious. Okay, success by 2? You think a couple of these people are Audrey and Matthias, but you're not sure which ones they are because you see a group follow you up out the staircase you came out of.
I feel confident that if it is them, they will react.
Yeah, they'll recognize you at least.
Yeah.
They will recognize their doom. But yeah, you say it's launching off, and we're at the front, right? He pushes our way to the front.
Yeah, do you want to get on with the crowd?
Yeah, and Sigurd was jumping on right as it was leaving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So once we get into the water a little bit, Matthias is going to push his friend off and go with him into the water. Little distance from the ship, and no risk of being mobbed by people when Lily appears to teleport us.
So you get out of the lifeboat.
Also, there's horrible stuff going on at the back of the boat, so yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as he
I believe it's +4 if you expect water.
+3 if you know you're about to swim.
Then it's only a success by 11.
But so there were a couple of things that happened in there. He wouldn't want to let the boat fill up before he sets it off. So
He's
he
a dick like that.
pushes to the front and gets on. He'd even help you on, Matthias. But then he'd start pushing his way to the mechanism to pull the release lever. Audrey, did you also push your way onto the boat?
Violet will not force her way onto the boat. She'll stick to the ship and start heading back towards the bridge area. But she wants to keep on the side of the boat so that she can keep an eye on them.
And Lucius, did you push forward with Matthias and the German dude?
Yeah, I stick with them.
Okay, so you three were on the boat as it drops into the water. Audrey, you see Sigrid appear out of the shadows and leap off the side of the ship. Give me a DX roll, Sigrid. Or jumping or acrobatics.
Yeah, sorry for the time skip there, but that's been my plan for a little while now, and it seemed like things were going a bit weirdly to enact it.
No, it's good. It sets a nice timeline for me to catch up on, so I can visualize everything. So yeah,
I'm sure as the boat is descending, like a bunch of these dudes are clambering in, right?
yeah, a few of them got like someone got bashed on head by it as it lurched when he pulled the lever, and he's like just bleeding out on the deck, and a couple of others are jumping in after you.
Is Lily currently back on our ship, or is she nearby in the air somewhere?
Nearby in the air somewhere right this second, I think. So Audrey, you see Sigrid. Do you say anything, or are you just too gobsmacked?
Fuck!
And yeah, it hits the water. The back of that lifeboat starts seeing chaos, and Matthias, you manage to pull him off the edge and push away from that boat. The water's cold. Give me a HT check. Lose an FP.
Yeah.
Lucius, you see Matthias drag the German guy off the side of the boat. You also see Sigrid has jumped into the boat and started slashing everyone to fuck.
I'll help Matthias carry out over the body.
Okay, so you jump in the water after him.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me 3d6, please.
Okay.
Whether or not you know how to swim, this guy definitely does.
10.
And you're fine. And so, Audrey, Lily, mind-linked.
Yes.
You are now...
I don't even know what to do anymore.
You are now alone.
So Audrey was heading towards the front with the intent of finding voice, but it occurs to her to ask Lily, Lily, do we need to even get voice?
He does his own thing, but like
Because everyone else is right there right now, I think. Or who are we missing?
I'll get Red and the other guys. Just look at them for a minute, and then I'll get them.
She's looking over the side of the boat at what's going on in their boat.
Yeah.
And you could see Matthias and Lucius's possessed first mate, and the German fella in the water, and that German fella's like, "What are you doing? What is this?"
I'll take a few trips.
Wait, is Lucius possessing somebody? Where is the body of Lucius? That's a really important question.
Attached to
Like
Guy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is attached to Guy.
Guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Aha.
like gum. It's like Lucius's body is a piece of gum stuck to Guy's arse.
I'm
From
sorry,
Yeah,
I
I'm just
needed
gonna-
that answered because, like, uh-oh.
Just to make things less confusing, I'm gonna pop in and grab everyone, then pop back, then pop in, grab, and get everyone on the boat.
Who first?
Red seems to be having fun, so I'm gonna get
Audrey is in the
the-
most
the-
immediate danger, being on the boat that is cut in half and falling to bits.
I need her eyes though.
Ah, you do.
So I'm gonna start with the German scientist and
The German crime fighter.
and
Cool.
then I'll get Red, and then Audrey, because I don't know where the fuck Myas is.
You should get the
Or what
person
Waze
that
is.
Lucius is possessing as well.
Sure, I'll get them.
During the ferrying process, Audrey's going to see if she can acquire a radio from just a shot up soldier.
Okay.
And get
Easy.
They're broke.
Easy done. I don't even need a search check because it's at like a +10. There's shot up soldiers everywhere.
there. Is she able to do so within a few minutes of when she stopped concentrating?
Yes. You can get a soldier's radio, a deckhand's radio.
she'll check in with her people because they're on that radio thing and see if they have eyes on voice.
Radio does not work currently.
She feels silly.
No worries. But you've got it.
There. I got nothing. That was my clever way of finding voice.
I think
Wh-
Voice
what
is
do you
just
got?
gonna be walking through the bottom of the ocean because I don't know if we can find him
Does he know
Myas,
which way Nirvana is?
unless you want to yell real loud for him.
what are you up to, Myas?
Well, get everybody else first. I'll keep an eye out for him.
Is there like a what do you call a flotation thing somewhere?
Yeah.
Life vest, flotation device, personal flotation device.
Give me a search
Yeah.
of +3.
Search.
Perception -3 if you've not got search.
I do have search.
Oh yeah, easy. On some of these lockers, they say emergency inflatables and things like that.
Yeah, I'll grab a couple.
There's some like really big tin can sized things that's got a picture of a big like 8-man lifeboat on it.
That's perfect.
A few of your zombies have stood back up. They like kick in. Someone's got the dead body of a meat grinder in a headlock, and they're giving him a nuggie. A nuggie.
I'll order them to. Hey, get those things working. You're gonna need to hit the water.
These things. He grabs one of the
Yeah.
cans out the locker and throws it to one with a baseball bat, and it cracks it, and then this corner of the bridge fills up with an inflatable life raft that like crushes a few of your skeletons.
Perfect. I'll put the other one outside, like over there.
Someone runs over to it and like goes to pick it up, and another one's found another cupboard with another set of 'em in, and throws that at the one that's just run over, and yeah, soon there are inflatable life rafts all over the helipad. Oh yeah, the VIP has stepped out of the helicopter, which Blades has been spun down now.
Yoo-hoo.
That fool.
And he kind of steps out and looks, and he's like, "Oh, thank God!" And then he like squints as he gets closer and sees. Oh dear God! He turns to start.
Kidding.
He gets swarmed.
You jump off
ship's
the end of the
sinking.
helipad.
I feel like a guy who is referred to as VIP is worth taking hostage.
Yeah.
If you look at him,
Luke,
it
on
says
one of
it above his head in red letters.
Luke, on one of my trips, I just thought of something back. I'll warp and then owl, and tell the owls to circle and search.
I figured you didn't have both owls on you at the minute. And
Yeah, and then
let me make a couple of GM checks though. They've not noticed Myas just yet.
but even after the boat goes down, like we can just take our time, and after the boat goes down, check the life rafts. And stuff.
That's true. Oh yeah. Oh, go on.
So it's taken like a few minutes of ferrying people.
Yep.
So it sounds like there's there a little bit where there aren't too many people on our actual boat we took out here.
The catamaran.
And there's a very confused German scientist.
This is
It's
true. With Audrey and Myas Audrey and Matthias alone, in fact.
Not Audrey.
Yeah,
She's
not
not there
Audrey.
yet. It's
Oh.
just the two of us, and was anyone else evacuated first?
Me.
Gee.
Okay, Guy.
I think there might be some Yakuza on there, but they're also probably down in the liquor cabinet.
I don't
I
think
don't
the
remember. No,
Yakuza ever
we
showed
never
up.
mentioned the Yakuza. Contact them to get them to show up earlier.
I think they're gonna show up and find a sunken boat or just find a lot of freaking people on.
They had a radio and they were
Crap.
prepping to get on the way. They probably have set off now, but they won't be as close as the catamaran, which is
I stand
obviously
corrected.
still kilometers away.
I probably have the time to update them via the radio while
Radios,
Lily is
their
transporting
radios.
everybody around.
Oh, the Yakuza. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
you could.
From the kilometers away catamaran.
Yeah. I'll do that while Matthias has a conversation in German with this guy. Because I won't understand that anyway.
Who are you people? Who sent you?
Change of escape plan.
Yeah, clearly. What is this related to?
Are you Meta?
9? You don't
Wonderful.
know.
That means you're not going to be too much trouble.
You don't know who I am?
No idea.
Who are you people? He stands up suddenly.
When did you leave Germany?
Who are you people?
My name's Ryan.
And
That's Spectre.
he frowns. Who was he on the radio to just then?
Doesn't matter. What, has he been in the US for a long time, or is he a recent immigrant?
Paperclip.
Give me an interrogation check, please.
No, I'm trying to figure out if he might have heard of Matthias.
Okay,
Matthias did a little bit of superhero-y stuff and might have attracted the attention of government scientists.
He might have heard of you.
1996, 97, 98.
Is that what you say?
No, that's when
Okay.
Ryan, a guy named Ryan, was running around. Was the guy in Germany then to recognize that?
No.
Okay.
No.
I have no idea who you are, but you seem quite smart, and so I rescued you. We're going to interrogate you, and since you're not Meta, you'll not have an easy time escaping. But you're alive. And it sounds like you weren't too happy to be there with the Americans either, so another plus there, perhaps?
He just seals his lips and frowns, pouts at you.
He might now also notice that this guy is clearly like late teens.
Yeah, he's frowning. Guy doesn't look much older.
Just busted by the Teen Titans.
As the second command and murder Viking and Berserker get bamfed on the boat
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
or catamaran.
Poof, poof.
Just a girl covered in blood.
Scheiße. Who are they? Wait. That is Sigrid. The Viking girl.
Stab him in the leg.
You stab him in the leg. Ah! Scheiße. I fucking... Why? Was?
You best forget that name.
And we'll have Violet take care of that later.
Don't hurt him, he might have useful information. He did summon a demon.
Yeah, fuck you for doing that, by the way, while I'm focusing.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, what a success it was, he suddenly says. He looks pleased with himself, smug suddenly. And then
I'm gonna undo my concentration and hit him square in the face.
you should hit him in his leg where he just got stabbed.
I'm going for the face.
Okay. All out.
I'm grabbing a cigarette and
Telegraph.
getting in my own body.
It's very faint, Lily, but you feel that.
Feel what?
The punch to the face.
I don't care. I'm beating this man.
Yep.
And unless someone pull him off him, I'm just gonna continue to punch him in the face.
He's like
You want
protecting
roll?
his face with his forearm and holding his leg that's bleeding. And he's like, get her off me! Ah, scheiß! And then the first mate starts like coming to and he's like, where the fuck am I? Who are you people? And he's reaching for his pistol that is like somewhere in the Pacific Ocean right now.
Long story short, you are now a prisoner.
He's that first mate is pulling you off, that guy, Lily. He's pulling you off.
So once he puts hands on her, I'll step in and pistol whip him.
Yeah, and that's when you say, you are a prisoner. And he just drops to the ground and he like looks at you all and he just says, what the fuck?
I'll bring out the zip ties that we talked about having like 3 sessions ago and truss them up.
Okay. Yep, he lets you tie him up.
Better search him too.
Other guy's bleeding pretty hard at his leg stab.
Okay, somebody else should search him and I'll do first aid on the bleeding guy.
Sigurd will step in and just cut all of the guy's clothes off of him.
Oh my god. Even his pants.
Yeah, just remove everything.
That's underwear for non-British folks.
Some people in Manchester area call trousers pants and they fucking idiots. Heathens.
Well,
Weird.
anyway, I think
Sorry, did you enjoy that?
eventually the owls find Skeleton Boy and VIP.
Yes. So
I'll get them.
owls see some kind of commotion going on the helipad.
I will get them.
There's a few like, you know, inflatable life rafts on the helipad full of skeletons and zombies with paddling in thin air against nothing and like singing sea shanties. Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard that Wellerman song way too many times, done mediocrely.
I've managed to avoid them all.
But yes, then Skeleton Man and VIP are also on the boat or catamaran. Lily's gonna.
Lily appears. She wants to take you away. She can't take all your friends. She can take the new friend.
No. Yeah. What the fuck happened to the boat? Never mind. Tell me later. Yeah, let's grab this guy and let's get out of here.
Okay.
And Miles flesh meld into the guy and
As you grab in that VIP who just looks terrified and thankful that a normal person is here to rescue him. The boat suddenly reaches a list enough that all your skeleton crew start sliding across the helipad, along with the helicopter, which splashes into the water, followed by like 4 life rafts.
So the best part is the boat is falling down on the underground secret base.
By time it reaches that depth, it'll implode and scatter its debris over like kilometers and kilometers, but some big heavy chunks do stand a decent chance of landing on base modules, yes.
Nobody down there is having a good day.
Nobody down there is having anything
They're
close to a
already
good
having
day.
a goddamn terrible day.
Yeah, I'm sure
Also be a
dozens are
better day
already
at the surface,
dead
though.
down there. Yeah, better than the 100 or so that have died on the surface just now.
I mean, seriously, in this whole adventure, fucking the highest body count goes to fucking 2D.
Right.
And it's even more
Yeah.
impressive because it pretty much happened at the flick of a wrist.
It really
Mass
did.
murder.
So is Lily able to recover us all to the ship?
I think so.
Sounds like it.
At this point, Luke, I can have me roll if you want, but I'm
No,
taking
I'm happy for that
certain
last
amount
one
of
to be
time.
free. But no, yeah, you do spend a fair bit of time, you know, because it's quite a glorious sight watching the ship sink and the skeleton crew paddle in circles.
Audrey, is there like a bed or anything in here?
Oh yeah, this is a luxury catamaran. If you need to lay down, grab my room.
Yeah, she's gonna go under a blanket and push herself like completely under a blanket, like head covered and everything, and push herself down onto the mattress and hide from the world. And that's me for a bit.
Okay. We are reaching a close time to when we normally stop, but I'm good to carry on for 30 minutes or so if other people are.
I'm
We're
I'm
kind of
good
reaching a
for,
good
like,
point to end.
Yeah. Go on.
I mean, I'm good for like a 15-minute like prologue. Finish up
Post
the
wrap up would be
adventure.
good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Any
Yep.
interrogation attempts want to happen, because that's what it's going to take to get info out of these guys.
Yes.
Sigrid, we couldn't hear you.
I mean, you're already at bonuses. I mean, Sigrid is terrifying. But don't forget that these guys might have bombs in the neck. Myas can confirm or deny that, though.
Yeah.
I think out of game, I think we dropped them off with our benefactor.
I mean, Audrey will check for bombs or knowledge of bombs also, because she's going to dig as well.
The first mate has got a bomb, but he doesn't know he's got a bomb.
Oh.
Myas sees it. The German doctor does not have a bomb. Myas, roll me biology, though.
Biology. Yeah, this guy has got a bomb. You're gonna die, dude.
Oh,
On the nose.
yeah. The German doctor had a bomb, but it was removed, it looks like. You can see clearly where it was, and there's like scar tissue in there.
Good for him.
This one had his bomb removed.
What are you talking about, a bomb?
That bomb at base of skull.
He starts rubbing back at his head. It's like, huh?
Don't do that.
Just don't think hard about who you work for.
Oh my god.
His head explodes.
That's pretty comical. I think that's what's got to just happen, you know?
Oh my god.
Like the room falls deathly silent. He looks at you all with his mouth open slightly, and then he just goes, "The fuck do you?" And yeah, you're sprayed with blood. Everyone
Why
within 2 yards.
Why would you do that?
Lucius gonna shake his head and say, "You really took the record as to quick as interrogation possible."
Gold medal.
Yeah.
Well, I was
Great
able to
job.
confirm how the implants work.
So looking around the room, does anybody actually seem bothered?
The German guy, no, he looks bothered by the blood and face bits that cover his face as he spits, and it's like, because he's also tied up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bothered how?
A man's head just exploded in the room with you.
Pretty gruesome.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
if you weren't a hard ass, that might bother a civilian.
I think it probably definitely make me throw up if I saw it in real life.
oh yeah. Like I would be destroyed by that.
Exactly. This is the point at which Audrey looks around the room and realizes that nobody here is okay.
Even Matthias?
Sorry?
Even Matthias? Not much reaction to the head explode? I mean, you've seen it.
Not much reaction. Just like trying to sort of retreat inwardly from it.
Okay.
Actually, I think at that Sigurd starts laughing.
So, there's your reaction.
Yeah. She's just like
Cackling.
Damn it, people! Can we stop killing everyone?
I think Guy's got to join in after Sigurd starts. It's infectious.
Lucius just cleaning the blood out of his face.
Try not to think too hard about your boss. Huh? Boom!
Look, Doc, I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be up on the deck. If you want to talk, I'll be there. If you want to stay down here and try your luck, go ahead.
Maius just
And she heads up top.
Maius involuntarily demelds from whoever he were melded with, holding his ribs and laughing,
Yep.
teeth chattering. It descends into.
I think this is when Sigrid is laughing like so hard that she kind of like drapes herself over the German guy and is just like patting him and smearing him with the blood and viscera that she's covered in.
He starts giggling as well. It's like he's pulling a right angry face, and then he just starts going like, "No, yeah, that was pretty hilarious."
I think maybe at that Sigrid gets all dead serious and like grabs him and shakes him and just like, oh, so you not care about your own friend enough.
Give me intimidation, please.
She's actually not got it.
Oh, just give me a will check.
The VIP's just sitting there like, what the actual fuck?
He's not my friend. I go Russian.
Ach, scheiße, товарищ.
I'm working with the Americans, yeah. And I suppose after 60 years, they're my people now. My people.
How old does he look?
He's pretty old looking. He's in his, 70s.
Okay, but not old enough to have been working for them for 60 years.
Oh, wait.
If it's the 90s, then World War II was what?
Like 50 years?
ago,
50
so-
years ago. 50 years ago. Okay, working for him.
Paperclip, I called it.
Yeah,
I
no,
called it.
he's a Nazi. He's, it's hard to
He was
gauge
just
his
a
age.
nut.
He was Hitler Youth.
His hair is bright white, he's wrinkled, but he's got access to American super science. He can live longer than he needs to as well.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I guess you escaped all of the bloodbath. I heard that was after the war, a vigilante killing Nazis in Western Germany.
Yeah, Europe is not safe, but America is a haven. The United States are the new Reich. They have been since the 80s.
All right, guys, we've got a Nazi. What do we do?
Punch him. Boom.
But he's
Oh,
not.
I'm not a Nazi anymore. That's just who I came
I mean,
from.
Lily was wailing on him earlier. I don't know how much damage I would have actually done, but she did hit him in the face for a while.
What's your thrust?
I haven't actually ever need to look that up. 1 second.
You could also hit non-lethally, like
Oh no, she was going for
Wailing on him.
serious. 1d6 minus 2.
Okay, so yeah, you probably did like a good 4 damage to his face. I'm sure it's starting to puff up. Your knuckles will have taken a lot of damage too. Lily's
She's armored gloves.
got you got catarans and stuff on, so they'd increase your damage as well.
Yeah. But anyway, I
No, yeah,
isn't
thank you
first-
for reminding.
What is Nazi?
We're watching some movies when we get back.
I don't think she liked Das Boot. Too long for her.
Yeah, you're gonna bore her.
I think we'll start with Hogan's Heroes and then move on to
That wouldn't have been made.
Private Ryan? No.
No.
Private Dylan? I'm not sure.
War
Probably-
movies would have been weird.
Yeah,
Okay.
there are a weird selection of World War II movies to choose from.
Like, I imagine Das Boot would be one of the few that's the same, because not made in the US and
Guys, focus.
kind of
Focus.
not
Yes.
super
Yeah.
politically
Focus.
dealing with subject matter.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
I like that one with Bus and he can't go slow.
That's what I wanted to ask. Lucius, did you join in that laughing fit that just about everyone except for Audrey, who stormed out, and Lily, who was asleep, and Matthias?
No,
also?
he was shaking his head for sure. He saw it like a waste of all the work he has been doing trying to keep him alive.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Lily's not sleeping. She's crying under the covers, hiding, bleeding all over Audrey's bed.
You don't.
getting
Yeah.
blood all over Audrey's shit.
You don't want to sleep. What is normally your control for nightmares?
Pretty gnarly. It is a CR of 9.
Okay.
When Lily goes to
Yeah.
crash, Audrey will break the connection because that seems like an inappropriate thing to listen in on.
Yeah. You feel the connection to Audrey disappear. So you would have felt it disappear before Audrey witnessed that head explosion and the laughing, but you would have heard the pop and then the 5 minutes solid of guffaws.
But yeah, let's get back to the other stuff. That's
There was an interrogation going on.
So I suppose you want to know about the Americans' tech. About what did he call himself? I've forgotten. Pagnium? I'll have to look into that if you let me live.
It's a big if right now. You're gonna have to work hard.
So, this country you people are a part of, this nation, it is in the employment of child soldiers.
We're concerned citizens.
Who did you think I was? Who did you think I was working with?
I assumed you were the Americans, or maybe I've heard rumors of, and it's ridiculous. For a second, given all that was going on, I thought you were maybe some actual member of the Reich sent to rescue me.
Matthias punches him.
I don't agree with their behaviors, really. I'm a very selfish man, honestly. Please could someone wipe my face? I keep tasting First Mate Jones's brains.
Sigurd punches him.
Oh my
His head
god.
explodes.
She says that explodes. I don't see an attack roll from Maya, so let's hope that's a no. Not that he needs one. This guy's tied up. You just automatically deal your rate of fire or whatever it is, don't you?
Marcus is
So
So,
go ahead.
yeah, no, this guy's like breathing heavily. He's just taken a rate beating now. He is nearly beat to unconsciousness for sure.
I feel like this is a pretty good place to stop, because then we can start next session with figuring what to do with the Nazi.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hmm.
What do you do with a Nazi scientist? Throw him overboard?
Time
Keel.
to the anchor and throw him in the ocean. Time to the anchor and throw him in the ocean.
We have become a sea shanty's Twitch.
Is that potentially something we can decide during the week then?
Yes.
'Cause I-
If we're a sea shanty's Twitch.
Yeah, it is. It's decided during the week. But no, absolutely. I think lots of discussion can take place between sessions, and then we'll be able to condense and actually role play it next week.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, we're the Kobold Cafe. I am Luke. I was the GM. I had a lot of fun. You guys are amazing. We had amazing guys in no particular order. James.
Hey, I'm James. I played Sigrid. And, Sigrid did what Sigrid do.
Sigrid, kill, get shot, not care. Kill again.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Get
Just
job done.
She just drew as much attention as she could.
You know what? Sigrid came full circle. This is session 20, and you once again jumped off a ledge to get things going.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just remember standing up there and Guy just being like, "Do it."
I've known you long enough that I knew the thoughts that were going through your mind. You just needed a nudge.
Kind of worked out. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee, and I played Violet today, and she didn't kill anybody, I don't think.
Not on purpose. No, I don't think you did anything that would have caused a death.
If anything, she saved people.
Yeah, you saved lots of people. Then Sigrid started chopping them up.
I mean,
And a few of them survived. And maybe one of them, like, hid underneath all his chopped up friends.
I mean we've yet to establish whether or not we call the Coast Guard, so unclear.
Yet to
I think the
establish.
Coast Guard is the Yakuza Navy that's about to go out there and find a bunch of, lifeboats.
Yep.
With skeletons paddling around in circles. We had Colin.
Hi, I'm Colin. I played Guy, and I didn't kill anybody this week in spite of my own best efforts.
Who told that guy not to think about his boss too hard?
Well, shit. All right, I didn't kill anybody in combat.
Yeah, I mean it's a solid B plus.
There's some hardcore use of like what's it called? Rapier wit. There we go. We had Everoth, who was once again like, semi MVP and then treated like bullshit by everyone else.
Just another day for Lucius. Just another headache. Just another pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, your headache wasn't as bad as his was.
You will have got a lot of valuable memories from him. You were in him for the full 10 minutes. That's like the longest you've ever possessed anyone.
Yeah.
And there were so many turns where you were just running that you could have also been remembering stuff. So I'll give you all the information. We had
Thank you.
Z Warrior Skelebro.
Hey, MC Warrior playing Miles, the Voice, and got to use the Skeleton Crew ability for once.
It's devastating. Oh, kind. Thanks for the bits. Oh, this were a weird one. You should go back and watch it. Who have we not had yet? Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias, also known as Hein. He saved a Nazi.
Yay!
Yay!
Cancelled. I am cancelling us now.
Well, yeah, but you know, you tied him
And
to a
then
chair and
everyone
we all beat
proceeded
on
to
him.
beat him in the face.
Yeah. Have we had Terra yet?
No.
No. Terra proceeded to begin the face beating party. Although you might have
Yeah,
been. Go on. Sorry.
I'm Tara. I played Lily, who's not going to be sleeping at all for like the next forever.
Yeah, it could be a while. Bum. Have we done James, the leg stabber?
We've done everyone. I think we've done everyone.
Have we done everyone?
This is what happens when you don't go down the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. Well, thanks for watching. We're the Kobold Cafe. Follow us everywhere, Kobold Cafe. We've got a website, thekoboldcafe.com. We'll be back on Sunday, possibly, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Thursday with Star Wars. Sunday is Children of the Sky. Back next Friday with us, where we will make amends for rescuing a Nazi, hopefully. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, GG.
Bye.
Bye-bye.